Jerk! Let's go! Cam's a shit kicker, 2 bombs in the lead. Soul Dragon Crew, there's no time for fatigue. And he's a shit talker, stirring up the show. Never played a shift, but he's ready to go.
The Cam and Strick Podcast is brought to you by Stifel, one of America's fastest growing wealth management and investment banking firms. Rooted in St. Louis, where success meets success. Welcome into the Cam and Strick Podcast presented by Stifel, baby, where success meets success. Episode number
404, baby. Yoink. Woo! Hey, sorry about that, guys. I feel like we haven't been here in a long time. Andy and I both had to do shit. We're back now. It is what it is. We love all y'all. We're sorry about that. It won't happen again, at least for a while.
I'll go on vacation. I can really do this from anywhere, to be honest with you. Doesn't matter where you are, but I do like to shut it down. You know, like, I mean, it's a grind, dude. It's 12 months. It's not just this. It's everything else you got going on. It's your personal life. It's your work. It's travel. Sometimes you just got to shut it down. And
Who stopped you from shutting it down?
I think it's important to do so.
Well, yeah.
So anybody out there, find a time to get out there and whatever makes you happy, you do whatever it is and shut it down. That's fine.
Well, we just want to, but it is what it is. So we guys, people are asking, where's the pod? Well, it's here now. We got Connor McMichael on. All good.
It's here now.
It's here now. And then we got next week. We got a bunch of more fucking interviews coming. So sorry about that. No big deal. Andy was in Colorado hanging out with 15 naked cyclists. Maddie, listen, this motherfucker. And now I know why he wants to go to Colorado every goddamn week. He was just there with his kids. Now he goes again. He's sending me pictures of literally 15 naked men with their dinglings hanging out.
Not all men.
With their dinglings hanging out, riding in this little town he was at. And he's like, this is cool. They were really nice to my kids. Well, no shit.
No, my kids didn't talk to him.
They saw him.
Well, yeah,
Did they close their eyes?
It's like unannounced. It's not like
weird.
It's not like it's on the
No wonder you go there.
The Telluride calendar where they say, "Hey, tonight's the naked bike ride." But apparently,
what the fuck was that?
They'll do this like once a year, or I don't know how many times they do it.
Oh, yeah,
where all of a sudden, Telluride's a very small town. I mean, it's just a handful of blocks.
I do like that about you, though, Andy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Hey,
I do chirp.
It's just a handful of blocks, and then all of a sudden, like we're just walking, and it's like the sunset, so it's evening time. All of a sudden, dude, like about 50 of these cyclists just start cruising
with
through
their dinglings.
Ty got so upset, dude.
Well, fuck, it's scary.
He got really mad.
Imagine being a kid.
He's like, I can't eat. We were going to dinner, dude. He couldn't eat. He was.
Dude, that's like traumatizing for a child to see
like,
grown men with their dinglings
so
hanging out.
I didn't take him to a naked bike ride.
I hope not.
It's like you're downtown.
I don't know with Andy sometimes.
But you know what? Listen.
Hey, Maddie,
you gotta.
Do you believe him?
you gotta be.
Andy looked at the schedule for Telluride.
They don't have that.
He just found a way to get there with this cyclist group crew. Actually, stop it. I don't want to look at it. Stop it now.
Look at that, Maddie.
They were really nice to my kids.
They didn't talk to my kids.
Get on with yourself.
But,
goddamn son of a bitch.
I don't know, man.
Was it hazy there?
Well, there's some forest fires a little bit further away. They've got it contained now, but not really, no.
Yeah,
it was
starting to get hazy here.
But no, it's clear as day.
Beautiful.
The stars at night are absolutely incredible.
Like.
Now, it is monsoon season, so you do get a little bit of a 20-minute rain. Like in the evening, but it feels. Look at that! Look at this. This is from my deck.
Oh yeah. See, I got stars out where I live too, Andy.
Yeah, not like that. Look at that.
I'm looking at the same thing.
This is like a children's bedroom where you put those fake stars on the ceiling, and like you lay down, and it just like glows up the entire room. I absolutely love being in Colorado. I feel refreshed. I feel ready to go, and I feel good.
You need to get on your fucking game. You've been off your game quite a bit lately.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, you have. You're losing your fastball.
Am I?
Need to get it back. You need to get it back.
How am I losing my fastball?
Because you're losing your fastball. You got anything down?
I got it all right here, though. I'm ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, we're both gone, but we're sorry about that. It's all good.
I did go fly fishing and caught.
Yeah, that was cool.
Several fish. Although we had this dude with us. His name's Augie. Augie's cool as shit. Plays lacrosse at Colby College.
Yeah.
From Telluride, and he took us out to the Dolores River, man. Just a beautiful, beautiful river. No bears, although we did hike. One of the hikes we went on, Laurie was taking us on these crazy hikes, dude. Very strenuous. Like a couple of hikes that I chose were like kind of river trails, a little bit bumpy. I mean, it's Telluride, you're going to have some hills and some steep inclines.
Rocks that you have to climb.
But, dude, some of the stuff that she took us on, I was like, Jesus, like, I got to see this waterfall. Dude, it's like straight up, like 4 miles incline, just straight up.
I like that, though.
And so Ivy and Ty just had to really, it's like I kept
Bear
saying,
down.
mind over matter. You just got to put your fucking mind to it. You got to put your mind to it. You got to keep going. You got to keep going. And then, of course, we get up to the top, and this one guy comes up to us, very subtle, very nice. He's with his wife. He's got a walking stick, and he's like, hey, just so you guys know, there's a bear just right over there.
Yeah. A bot
So
bear,
I'm like, all right, well, hopefully we see
They'll
it.
be telling
It'd be
that-
great to see it.
Yeah, but nothing happens. So, like, every time we interview anybody else now, just don't bring up stories about
Oh,
how
I got
you're
lots
in-
of stories.
Just don't, because
Yeah.
you keep repeating the same story, and I think that's the reason why you go on these vacations anyway, just to tell stories about it. So, like, Bear didn't do anything to you when we talked to.
We
don't
didn't
even
see
don't even
the
bring it
bear.
up.
I saw a lot of wildlife. Do you see my picture of the elk and stuff like
Yeah,
that? Just
yeah, I saw
crossing
that.
it's
Well,
amazing.
yeah, I saw that. That
we
was
went
cool.
to the Ralph Lauren Ranch. You know what that is?
The
Ralph
guy,
Lauren, dude.
The guy that owned Ralph Lauren.
He still is alive.
Is he still alive?
He lives there, dude. His ranch is
Oh,
unbelievable.
I bet it is. He made a ton
Incredible.
of. He's a billionaire, probably.
Probably, dude.
Yeah.
They rake in $10 billion a year.
Yeah,
he's probably 20 billion deep.
yeah, 20 billion, probably. Yeah, multi-billionaire.
He's got like 20,
I live in Colorado, too.
20,000 acres, dude.
That's what.
And he's got these
Mountains.
like these teepees everywhere, all over, where it's like, but you walk in and it's like Ritz Carlton
Yeah,
inside these
fuck yeah,
teepees, and
yeah.
he's got cabins galore for his guests to stay on, fishing ponds, swimming pools, man. The place is absolutely incredible. They've got so much wildlife, all these cowboys that live on there full time to take care of the land.
That's what I would have. I always said that. I would have fucking 20,000 acres, so I had that kind of money. And have a bunch of cool cats that take care of it for me.
Yeah,
Then you
yeah.
enjoy it, and you can go out there and act like you're doing shit, but ride your horses. I'd have a black stallion and a white fucking stallion or whatever for Kate. I think that'd be awesome. You know,
A white stallion, is that what you would want?
a white horse for Kate, a black one for me.
Mm.
Shit kicking, no shirt on, cowboy hat.
Okay,
Fucking let's
so
go.
you went to New York, but I feel like I heard you were a little stressed out there. So why
Well,
were
was
you
it-
so stressed?
Well, we did the God, what the fuck was it? What was the official name for it? NHL
like broadcasting seminar.
Broadcasting seminar. So me, Nate Thompson, Patty Maroon, Ryan Reeves, Jody Shelley, Brian Boucher, Edzo.
Brian Boucher, was he teaching or was he
teaching.
doing it? Yeah.
He was teaching. I'm just giving all the names. Tyler Johnson, Jack Johnson, who me and him hung out more than anybody. He was awesome to deal with. Who am I? Dwayne Rolson, a couple other guys. And they set us up. We're right by the NHL headquarters, which is fucking beautiful.
I saw one picture.
They looked like the Twin Towers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's right behind the hotel
Yeah,
there.
our hotel
Yeah.
was right there. I forgot what it was called. The
The Pendry.
Pendry.
The
Exactly.
Blues stay there as
Nice hotel. You've been there before.
yeah.
Really cool. That's a cool area. And so we all get there. Kate and I get there a couple days before. We walk. We do our thing.
One day before.
1 day before.
Yeah.
Thank you. Why don't you tell the story?
Okay.
Andy hates like
Go
Andy
ahead.
hates when
he
I
got
fucking
there
tell.
one day before.
That's why he went on a
He's so
vacation just
stressed.
because he knew I was going to talk about this, and so he'd have to counter me with something.
All right, go ahead.
It's like a god
You look
damn.
like Johnny Cash in your little picture, dude, with your black pants, full-on black button-down with the brown belt.
Andy, and there's not one compliment of anything.
I mean, what? So it was a great picture. I love
Terrible.
the picture.
I look like
and
shit.
your hands are massive. I think everyone pointed that out. So it was good. It was a good picture.
I got big hands, dude. But
Wait,
anyway, we get there
Reaver
early.
looked small. He looked.
He looked skinny.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was cool. He forgot to bring
Is
his
he still
suit too.
playing or?
Yeah, he's got another year left.
Oh, he's. You're supposed to bring a suit.
Yeah, and I didn't know.
Oh, you didn't bring one either.
No.
What do you mean you didn't know? You don't read the notes?
I read everything, dude. I didn't know that because we're supposed to send they're filming every move we made.
Mhm.
It was so fucking stressful. We had to walk over. So Kate and I did our thing the one night. And then the next morning, we all meet down in the lobby. I met Patty. I text him. I go, when you go down. So we walk around hot as fuck. I get an iced coffee. Now I'm sweating.
It's hot, huh?
Now I'm fucking sweating.
Yeah.
So we go back, and now I'm introduced to all these guys for the first time. I know some of them, but all the execs were there from NHL, ESPN, TNT, fucking Sportsnet. All the
Did you tell ESPN about their?
Ryan Clark and fired.
Oh my God.
We'll get into that. But anyway, I was already starting to sweat. I was like, holy fuck. So we go over there and it was really difficult, man. They showed us everything, what we were going to do. We did it kind of, we rehearsed it a little bit. We had lunch. We went out to dinner that night to Jack's, this badass steakhouse, dude. It used to be an opera. We walk in, everything was done so professional. They spent so much money on this. They want more and more guys to come. I go, fuck, you're going to have to rent this. He goes, we'll rent out fucking five hotels, 5 restaurants. We want as many people as possible for this week. He said, Bettman's fucking signed off on it. We got the money for it. We're going to do this. So we go to this restaurant after we kind of rehearsed the day before. Walk in, champagne. Right when you walk in, boom. Professional.
Speed it up.
So all the guys, we all sit together. Me and Patty, Reaver, fucking Jack Johnson, all doing our thing. Reaver starts chirping. No, Patty starts chirping. Patty's like, we're having fun, wine. I mean, just getting drunk. And all the execs are coming over to listen to our stories and stuff like that. The shit we were talking. We could talk for fucking hours.
And you have Kate with you here or no?
Fuck no.
Brings this girl to the broadcast seminar. Go ahead.
You're chirping me. Are you kidding?
Go ahead.
Naked people in Colorado. So Patty's like, I could kick your ass. I go, he goes, you weren't even that good of a fighter.
You said that.
He said that to me.
Oh, you weren't even that good of a fighter.
Yes. In front of like TNT and NHL Network, his bosses. I go, stop. He's like, no, you did. He started like mocking my fighting style. I go, what? Fucking dead serious. He started fucking chirping me about fights. I go, listen, Patty, you got better hair than me. You're a better player than me. You scored big time goals. Blah, blah. I'll fuck you the fuck up. I'll fuck you up. I'll fucking double leg you right fucking now and put you in a chokehold so fucking fast your fucking head will spin. You better calm down. And he's like, ah. Reaver's dying laughing. Now we're setting up a fucking me and him kind of fight. But he kept chirping me. I don't know if they all kind of, because I went to the bathroom, maybe he's like, watch, I'm going to get Cam going.
Yeah.
But after a while, I'm like, that's the only thing I got.
Right.
So you're fucking denouncing that, where I taught you how to fucking fight in the beginning, and you're starting to chirp me in front of all these execs that I don't know. Maybe he's your boss, but he's not mine. Trying to fucking be cool around this guy. Now you're telling me I can't fight. Don't piss me off. And he kind of did a little bit, but everything kind of worked out. We had a great time. Everybody left. We all stayed there. Finally, we had to get back. We had to get back up fucking early the next day, and we went through hardcore training, dude. Right when you walk in, we were with fucking Ashlyn Sullivan and Laura Gardner, and all of a sudden, boom, camera's on you. Okay, you're going to ask me 3 questions. We're going to do it. Like, oh, God damn. I was sweating so bad because I was crushing coffee. And then I'm asking her questions like this. It's like my hands wouldn't stop shaking.
If you're nervous with that, how can you?
Fucking 7 a.m. I just got done crushing. Reaver's fucking up. We're all fucking up. We can't stop laughing at each other. Then we go to the in between the bench stuff. Did way better on that. Then Steve Levy stuff. That was easy for me standing up there like, fuck, let's go. Boom. That was easy. The rest of them were great. But the very beginning in front of Ashlyn and them, I was so bad. Hands are shaking. Boom, boom. Long day. Everybody had a great time. We partied that night. Watched the World Cup. It was a really, really cool experience. Love all those guys, man.
What did you think of the World Cup final?
Stupid. You don't get a shot on goal?
Argentina's like, they got some rough looking dudes, man.
Oh, yeah, big time.
Like, they got a lot of tattoos.
Smack
They got
the-
tattoos
everybody's got
on their
tattoos.
fucking knees.
Andy thinks because you have a tattoo, you're tough.
They got tattoos on their knees, tattoos on their necks.
They all look dumb.
They just got they got a rough looking group, man. Argentina. I wouldn't fuck with Argentina. Then they want to fight after the match is over. And
They don't even know how to fight.
Spain, like, of all the elite teams, I probably watched them the least during my World Cup coverage because I was watching, pretty much every match. I just didn't watch Spain a lot during the course of the tournament until we got deep into the tournament, like the semifinals.
They were favored to win.
Dude, they knocked out all the heavyweights, dude. They're cool as shit, too.
Fuck
They're
yeah.
so
How about Old
good.
Boys taking a beating? One of their main players, his name's
The guy who scored the game winner?
Ferran Torres. He wore a Make Spain Great Again hat during their celebration in Spain.
Oh.
And half the country's like, fuck yeah. And then, like, all the politicians like, this is disrespectful. And they're like having all these fucking videos.
What will they do to you in Spain if you do that?
Probably cut off your funding. I don't know. Who knows?
But
They're
he's
fucking
just
crazy.
it's just like a joke about. He's just
Well,
whatever.
it's probably like, fuck, I want Spain to be good.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
You think it was a political statement,
well, sure.
or you think it was more about like soccer and whatever?
Nothing to do with soccer. He was making a political statement.
I'm sorry, football.
He's making a political statement. But that game was
You don't think it was about football?
no, I don't. But that game was boring. Like Argentina didn't get one shot on goal. What kind of fucking shit is that?
But it kept you like on the edge of your seat though, watching it because
Not
it was,
really.
Well, I'm saying it was
It's
zero.
the most boring game I've ever
saying
seen in
it
my
was
life.
0-0. So you knew like, hey, if they just got one chance, and with
didn't.
Messi on the pitch, you just felt like if he could get the ball in the top third.
Like what he did the last game, where he had the ball every fucking
And
second.
he did have a couple of chances there. He made a great cross where the whoever it was, Martinez or whoever it was, he went to go.
Martinez.
He went to go
Yeah.
and head the ball, and and it was wide.
It was a
so-
boring game. I watched it on the way home on the flight. The guy in front of me had it on his fucking laptop. I watched the whole fucking thing.
with no sound.
No sound.
Mm.
But it was boring as shit. Did you see you know who Robbie Williams is?
Yeah, but I don't know who he is.
Because he's not big in America.
Who is he?
He's a huge pop star in Britain.
Oh, so he's a pop star. Was
Gigantic.
that really cocaine that flew out of his nose?
Fuck yeah!
And they put it on his head?
When you do blow and you don't fucking cut it up, big chunks get stuck in right there. And when you're talking, it blew out, went right on the fucking thing, a little chunk. Then he takes it and he's like trying to get rid of it and it stays on his fucking head because coke sticks to you.
I saw that. I didn't know who he was.
He's gigantic over there. Cocaine is the worst drug you could possibly fucking do if you have a camera in your goddamn face. It's the worst drug you should do anyway because of fentanyl. Fucking don't do it. But if you have a camera in your face, you are a completely different looking person when you fucking rail a fucking huge line of coke. I don't care who you think you're fucking, you think you look good because I got energy. You look like a fool and everybody knows you're doing blow. Especially when a big fucking rock goes down and sticks on the mic where everybody's, it's right there. It's a white rock on the black mic. And then he takes it and it gets stuck on his forehead. And then he does a little like thing like, it was a mint or something like that. And he winked at the camera like, no, you're doing blow. Fuck, you're still doing blow at that age?
What age?
Fuck, he's like fucking 55, 60. I think he's old.
Yeah.
You probably get that. He's probably got really good shit that he gets. He knows it's not stepped on. But
Well, maybe not. He's in a different country and stuff like that. Unless I guess he knows people here too. So I don't know.
That's a good point.
Yeah, he's not.
Yeah, you know people.
He travel with it, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Flying private.
Flying private, you can. I wouldn't fuck with that.
Although,
I wouldn't fuck with
don't
that.
they search shit too?
Sure. Especially when you go overseas. Fuck yeah. Oh, you're rolling the dice. You know what I mean? Anyway, I thought that was kind of funny. But you know who else I'm watching a lot? Somebody did text me, dude. I laughed. You know, the biggest like controversy going on right now, and we're gonna get into hockey, is the Odyssey movie, which I do want to see. But the casting is, they kind of was weird on some casting, and you know, Helena Troy, blah, 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 whatever the case. But they casted Ellen Page, who used to be a woman, and now she's a man. Elliot Page.
They casted her on what?
Like she's I think her name Nemyan or something like that. People think it's Achilles, but
I
that's
just
not.
saw an interesting interview with Shannon Sharp and Dwayne Wade about this.
Somebody said that you look like Elliot Page.
Oh, really?
And I started dying. Maddie, does Andy not look like Elliot?
Let me see.
Did you see? Whoa! God, is that God?
So
I'll show you.
So it's a he that used to be a she.
Yeah,
and
she cut her tits. It's really weird.
Okay, so what is she doing now? What is he doing?
She's
now?
an actor.
And what?
She's on Odyssey.
Oh, and she's a man that used to be a woman, or the other way
she used
around?
to be a cute woman. Like she was on Juno.
Oh,
remember
she was a woman actor.
Yes,
like everyone knew who she was.
Yes, she was really popular. She was on that movie,
and she became
Juno.
a man during her fame.
Here she is.
Yeah, we look a little bit alike. I mean, hey,
it's all good.
What are you gonna do?
That's not a chirp.
I don't really look exactly like, but I could see why someone would say that.
Oh my!
But she is having surgery in an effort to make herself look like a good-looking man.
Oh, it's a shame. She used to be really cute. A little cute girl.
So Dwayne Wade was talking about that with Shannon Sharp. Did you see that? Shannon Sharp does a good little podcast, man. Ask good questions. Ask hard questions.
I didn't see that.
Gets a lot. Well, you see the clips, but he puts like long clips up. Maybe we should start doing that. He's got like 10-minute clips up, 7-minute clips up, 8-minute clips up.
I think we do sometimes, don't we?
I don't know about that long.
You know.
But regardless, like of how
Elliot Page,
of how it happened with Dwayne Wade's daughter, Elliot Page.
Oh, they talk about that.
Yeah, how she became a girl, her son. that he refers to as his daughter.
I would say a big percentage of all the decisions that your kids is school and your parents. But like it's that's all. No big deal. No big deal. No big deal.
I might go fishing today, I'm thinking.
I bet you're not.
I've been fishing quite a lot. I've been catching a lot of fish. Fly fishing is a different type of skill, Cam. I don't know if
Are we
you've
going
ever,
back to your trip?
I don't know if you've ever been fly
Like
fishing.
I just got done hanging out with like the biggest guys, like the funnest guys ever. I got a million more stories, and now we gotta go back to his fly fishing.
I don't know if you've ever been fly
Jesus
fishing
Christ.
before. Have you ever been fly fishing?
No, I haven't.
No.
Do you know who's entertaining? I can't stop laughing. Our boy, Cray Cray, Billy Tibbetts.
Oh, dude, he is so entertaining.
What the fuck?
He's going after Jack Eichel and his dad.
It's
Called him a geek. He puts out great content, dude. I will say
he looks good.
he does. He's in
his
shape.
face looks
Did
good.
you see him getting around the ice and skating and stuff?
I know. Look at his he's got some fucking highlights. He really does.
Oh, he played in the NHL, dude.
I know, but he's
Yeah.
got some
And
fucking dangles
I think
and stuff.
from back in the day, like when he was growing up, he was
Dominant.
like a
I think he was
well-known,
big time.
like stud in the New England area.
He goes up to a fucking guy, and I watch it. And I just put, oh boy, he goes up to a guy, Jack guy, at a restaurant, fucking films him. And what do you got to say now, pussy? What do you got in filming this guy? This guy's got tats everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
He's with all his buddies. Billy's like calling him out in like a McDonald's.
Did he play for Argentina? That guy
No, he would have kicked all those Argentinians' ass because those guys don't know how to fight, obviously. But what else did he do? He's got this camp going on.
You don't think the guy knew that he was going to do that to him?
I don't know.
Okay, well, the coverage has been absolutely
It's so
hilarious.
fucking funny, dude.
He's
I
so
don't
funny.
know. He's so fucking funny.
He maybe,
I like when he's sober like this.
Yeah.
I know he smokes, but you could tell he's not drinking, and he's just more clear.
He may be one of the best content
He's the
creators
funniest
out there.
You know, he's crazy though. Like I wouldn't want to do. He calls out cops. I don't like that. You know, when you chirp at cops, so a lot of cops kind of know him now. He reminds me of Bean Shooter. There's this guy I follow called Bean Shooter. You know, this fucking good old Southie Boston son of a bitch.
How you been? That's what
He'll
Ken
fucking-
Hitchcock used to
He'll
say.
fucking go to like these like people are protesting with like masks on, you know, and he'll be like, "Fuck, I watch out for that fresh air. Watch out for that fresh air." You know, like everybody's wearing a mask outside, and he's like fucking chirping them. Somebody will get in a car accident, he'll be like, "You can't park there." You know, I was like, "I know."
No, I know. That's
So
funny too.
Fucking hilarious, man.
But his camp,
Watch out for that fresh
his
air.
camp coverage. So if,
Camp coverage.
So if Jack Eichel's dad said that he was going to come to the camp on a couple
Yeah.
of times and then didn't show,
I know, but
you got to know who you're dealing with also.
there you go.
And if you're going to tell Billy Tibbetts that
Thank
you're
you.
coming to his
you gotta
camp
know who you're dealing with.
and then you don't show up and you don't even tell him you're not coming and you just a no-show, I think a couple of different times, which is what Billy said. I think it was more than once. Then you may be messing with fire or playing with fire.
It's all stupid and petty for the most part, but it fucking anytime he pops up on you, what do you got to say?
Mm-hmm.
He's fucking entertaining. Crazy. But he looks good. Like his face looks good. Like his eyes aren't puffy like they used to be from drinking and stuff like that, like mine are. Like his face looks flushed out. You know what I mean? So
I drank a whole bottle of tequila the night of the day of the Argentina game, the World Cup game, because it happened like the game started at 1:00,
I love that.
and I got altitude sickness.
Ooh, it's not good.
I drank a whole bottle of tequila, then I had altitude
I
sickness.
don't believe you.
It
A whole
was
bottle of tequila. Why do you have to exaggerate your stories?
It was.
Why do you
bad.
have to do that?
I
Like
mean,
the
it
people,
was,
man,
it,
like
it was bad.
fuck, man. Like I
Had
drink a
nothing-
whole bottle of
had
tequila. No,
Had nothing to do with the tequila. It was just
bullshit.
That.
You didn't eat for fucking 2 days,
dude.
You didn't eat for 2 days. You're hiking fucking 10 miles and you drink a bottle of tequila and you're like, I had altitude. No, you were just drunk. And you didn't drink a whole bottle, okay?
What?
And he fucking looks at a goddamn seltzer. He gets wasted. He drank a whole bottle of tequila. Bullshit, you did.
Over the course of the time I was there, I drank a whole bottle of
Jesus.
tequila.
Well, okay. 10 days? Shit. Okay. You're there for 10 fucking days.
But we were drinking at the bar too. So I got to give a shout out to Mike Caruso also and his brother Tommy, because they were there. And he's been working for the Blues for a long time. So it was just funny. We were both there at the same time. So we went and hung out with them
That's cool.
one night too, man. It was just it was a great vacation. Great time to get away, dude. Anytime you can get away and get to Colorado. We went to Ouray one day, man, which was unbelievable. Ouray is like and tell you right, it's like the Switzerland of the USA, man. You feel like you're in Switzerland.
I know what you mean by that. Yep.
And so I'm thinking about
Colorado
fishing today, and I'm considering becoming a cowboy too, dude. I just being
And he's going to be the
exposed-
cowboy like the cowboys you saw with their dinglings hanging out.
Hey,
That's the kind of cowboy Andy wants to be.
Now, a lot of major cities have those naked bike rides. This was different than that. It wasn't like it was like a thing where you can avoid it. You're just like walking downtown. All of a sudden, these dudes are just like, and women, by the way.
Ugh. How'd that seat smell?
I didn't get close to it.
Andy's like, let me borrow your bike. You got to stop with that. Poor kids. Poor Ivy.
Oh my God.
Fuck me.
I
It's
know.
It actually makes me mad a little bit.
I
Just so you know.
understand. Well-
Andy sent me that fucking picture. I go, I
knew-
don't even want to fucking say what I said. Like, fuck
Other
off.
people were like, "That's hilarious."
No, it's not.
Cam's like all mad about it.
Your fucking kids are looking at dinglings. That's not.
They didn't look.
How can they not see it?
Well, we're on the side of the road, and they see him coming. Then all of a sudden, they just turned the other way.
Well, that's unacceptable, man. I'm sorry. Anything else I don't care about, but your wiener's hanging out as a grown adult in front of children. I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. No big deal.
I was getting messages. You would get lost in the mountains.
Okay.
People were like, Cam wouldn't know what to do.
You wouldn't know what to do. What, walk?
He would get
Walk
lost.
over a
Where
fucking.
are we?
And he's hanging out with little Ivy, and Ivy's getting through it. I can't get through it. 10 years I played. Grew up in the middle of the woods, frog gigging.
You weren't even that good of a fighter.
Oh, that motherfucking mother.
Patty.
Patty pissed me off.
Way to go, Patty.
Way to go, Patty. I don't know if he said he's gonna get me, but he started to fucking dig at me, and I'm like, God damn it.
I think
Might have to bag him up.
I think you always maybe had a leg up on him when he was younger, and then now
I did. How did I get a leg up on him? He was dominating
you were
everywhere.
playing professionally before he was.
Well, I'm older than him.
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah,
you
I-
had that.
Yeah, but I helped. I helped him.
And then now, and for like the last several years, he's had a leg over you.
leg, 2 legs over me. So why bring me down?
Mm,
How dare you?
I know.
All I did was help him, and then he brings me down in front of important people.
Mm-hmm. But he wouldldn't say that to like
Oh, speaking of bad storytellers.
Jody Shelley.
Fucking
Who?
yeah, no shit, he wouldn't. Exactly. Jody's fucking awesome. All those guys, dude. We laughed so hard at each other. Like they wanted this to be as serious as possible, but
Mm-hmm.
like we're sweating so bad. Everybody's dressed like, what do we dress up as? Like the guys are in their
Was
fucking
Jody
suits.
teaching or was he?
Yeah, him
he
and
was-
Bush were
he was
teaching the inside. His job is the most difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Big
Yeah, you know
time.
what that is.
Fucking right, by a mile.
Mm-hmm.
You know, doing with Edzo, writing down the thing on the screen, breaking down plays, we could do. But fucking being in the penalty, between the benches,
that is
you
hard.
can't see anything.
No.
You're the third guy, so you relay to Bush. Now you have to wait your turn and make sure there's that was the most difficult thing
Yeah.
to kind of get used to is
I know.
between the benches.
I know.
I would say.
And I was down in that position for a good portion of last year, the first half, but it wasn't like my mic wasn't open the entire time. It wasn't like I was there to be an analyst, but then out of nowhere, Joey would be like, "What do you see?" And I'd be like, well,
You can't see
where
these ways.
Where do you want me to go?
You can
Like,
only
there's so
see-
many different things you could talk. You can talk
Well,
about. but
coaches are yelling at each other.
like, what are you hearing? So I feel like
It's tough.
I will say I feel like a lot of people who work between the benches. Because you really cannot hear everything. You can't. It's certainly
You have your-
one of the benches you can't
You
hear
have
at
your
all.
producer in
because
your
it's
ear the whole time.
usually
too.
one of the benches is further away from you. There's
Yeah.
one bench that's closer, but you can maybe hear like a D coach who's right next to you, maybe talking to the D. You can't hear the coaches on the other
or
end of
maybe
the
a
bench.
trainer at the end.
So
of
I
the
feel
thing.
like a lot of the stuff that maybe is relayed, I think is just guesswork by the analysts, who've been in that position before. They've played. They kind of have an idea what the coach is
Fuck.
telling the
But
players in that
Jody's
situation.
Dude, they clipped off different things. They're like, okay, here's what Jody said. Boom, boom, boom.
Mhm.
We're gonna find you another clip. You go outside, come back in here, sit down, boom, show it, and we're like, okay. And then all of a sudden stops. Everybody just looks at you. You're like, well, they broke this step up. Like it was that one was more difficult.
Mhm.
Standing on with Steve Levy, me and Reaver up there, like like that was you can get used to that. The in between the benches was probably the most difficult thing.
Mhm.
Besides me being
Yeah,
over caffeinated.
the people
at the
who
beginning.
who are really good at that, the Ray Ferraros of the world,
Rob Ray,
Rob Ray, I mean,
Panger.
those guys.
Chaser was great.
It takes. Well, Chaser never did it on television. It's,
Yeah, okay.
it's different.
It's different.
It's different.
No, he did for
No,
he
never
did a couple
not between the benches, dude.
with any.
I don't think so.
I think he did a couple.
Not between the benches on television. I think he did some studio work, maybe.
Yeah, maybe not. I don't know.
But anyway, I just think it takes years of reps. I really believe that.
Big time.
To become good at it. Now, some
Big time.
people, like TJ Oshie, for example, stepped in there. Eric Johnson
yeah, they
stepped
pumped
in.
both those guys up big time.
And they both did a pretty good job, you know. But, like, again, they're just walking out of the game. They know all the players. You know what I'm saying? They know everybody who's on the ice, who's playing. And, you know, eventually that'll go away, too, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
But,
You gotta pay
but
attention.
by that time, they're going to have so many reps and be so comfortable doing it, man. But those two guys transition very easily and are really good at it.
Yeah. EJ had a little post with his naked butt showing.
He did. He should have been on the naked bike ride.
Andy loved it. He's going to go there next year for the same thing. It's funny how that works.
Same date.
They always cross paths.
It was
So
a little.
weird.
I don't know why they.
Andy, you were so excited to send that to
did it.
everybody.
I just sent it to you.
No, you didn't. You sent it to your brother-in-law too, because he told me
No.
at the golf tournament the
I
other
didn't
day.
send it to him.
He-
Well, maybe
and
Laurie
he
did.
lied.
No, Laurie must have. I didn't.
You were so proud of that moment.
I did not send that to him.
Whoa! Son of a bitch!
She must have.
She must.
But you know, it's a. But
all
that is the vibe, though. It's not necessarily like the naked bike riders, but everybody's happy, dude, in a good mood, man. It's like hard not to be when you're
I'd be
in that
happy
type
too
of
if I could
environment.
cruise around naked with my
And they can.
dingling. Can you?
I think so.
How?
I don't know.
How is that not
Everyone's chill there, dude. Like I didn't see like one like
crime?
crime. I didn't see one police officer. I didn't see anything.
You're in Telluride, Colorado.
Yeah.
No shit, you didn't.
Yeah.
Who do you think there's a fucking bunch of fucking
Crazy.
gang crime going there? No. There's probably some drug trafficking going through there, probably because that's like a
Drug trafficking.
yeah, because that's where you probably go through to get to
It's
some
all
places and stuff like
illegal
that. You know
for
what
the
I mean?
most part. A lot of shit.
I know. I'm talking about like fucking meth and stuff. Who
Yeah,
knows?
maybe. I don't
or
see
bikers,
anybody. No,
maybe?
nobody's twerking on the side of the
What's that supposed to mean?
like tweaking. I guess is the word.
Oh, tweaking or twerking? Different.
Okay. Well, no one's doing either.
Are they like this?
No.
That's
Yeah. No,
tweaking.
I don't see that.
Twerking's like this.
Yeah.
My booty.
It's not
my
like
booty.
no. It's not like being in downtown like Vancouver or Seattle or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Where you
Oh yeah, no.
yeah, you know,
13-year-old
you don't
girl.
see any of
No.
that.
Well,
dude.
you're in Telluride.
Yeah.
It's a small town.
Everybody's healthy.
It's a small town.
Everyone's happy. Everyone's vibrant.
I know. I like it there. I'd go there. Fuck yeah, Keaton. I love that. I liked every single one of Lori's posts. My thumb hurts. My fingers hurt. I'm going through every one.
Did she post a little?
Oh. I'm like this for 30 minutes, liking everything. Then I gotta go on Facebook and do the same thing.
You don't have to.
Why?
Well, I'm saying.
Because whenever your kids are involved, I
Yeah.
fucking love that.
Yeah. Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
And then you and her, like I like that. I
Yeah.
like those pictures. I'm not chirping.
Yeah. I'm thinking about using a different bait today.
Stop it. Okay, Steve Eiserman. Jesus fucking Christ.
Let me tell you something.
I mean,
about Steve
this whole
Eiserman.
fucking thing. I'm sorry. Like
Listen,
I like Stevie Y,
hey,
but
Can I say this? Because I don't
look
want
at their fucking draft picks.
Listen.
Come on.
You know, and Dylan Larkin though. They're both to blame. I'm sorry. You're the captain of an original six team. I know you want
From
out. You
there.
want to go be with your buddies and you want to
Sure.
go play. And I get it, but at the same time, I just don't know what the deal is there in Detroit, man. Something is off, and now you got to find a new general manager at this stage of the offseason is unusual. I think we can all agree with that. Stevie Y just comes across to me as being grumpy. He's like unhappy. And listen, I think you can be that way. You can be arrogant. I think a lot of that arrogance is that confidence is derived from how good he was as a player and whatnot. But the reality is, even if you were a great Hall of Fame player,
Mhm.
when you're a manager, like nobody cares how good you were as a
Mm-mm.
player.
I only go
Like
so far.
that's never going to be taken away from you. Everyone knows you're a great player, but how good are you at building a contending team and a championship level team, a competitive team, a consistent team? Can you do that? And he's failed in that category in Detroit. I know he had some good years in Tampa, but you know, I just don't understand what he's trying to accomplish when he goes out and speaks to the
Yoink.
media. He's not a great representative of the team
Does he
or
speak?
ownership. When he does speak, he just acts like he doesn't even want to be there. So I think you can be that way when you're winning, but if you're not getting it done and you're losing, then it's just not going to work. And I think this is probably a good thing for Detroit to get a new face in the executive chair as the general manager of the team. And it'll be interesting to see who gets the job. I mean, I threw out a couple of names right off the bat, the obvious ones, the Chris Drapers, the Sean Horkoffs, Nick Lidstrom is another guy that typically the Ilitch family keeps everything in-house there in Detroit, so we'll see if they do the same thing. Maybe they bring in somebody from the outside. One name that I threw out there right off the bat that I just wonder how much interest level there would be, and it doesn't mean that this is the direction that I would go in, that I would hire this individual. But I wonder if Brendan Shanahan is making that call to the Ilitches and saying, hey, let me come in and fix this situation, even though his track record in Detroit wouldn't suggest that, or in Toronto wouldn't suggest that, he would be a guy that could come in and be the fixer. But he obviously has a long history and a relationship with the family and with that organization in that market. And maybe he can bring a different vibe to the Detroit Red Wings if they wanted to go in that direction. But I do feel that this is in the best interest of everybody. I'm sure it was mutual. I don't think this was just Steve Yzerman going to the Ilitches and saying, hey, I want to step down. I think everyone needs to hit the reset button there in Detroit and get a new person in that chair.
I mean, if you look at their draft picks, so they hit on a couple. A couple trades too. DeBrincat was a good trade.
But they've had a bunch of different coaches. They've had some good draft picks.
But they've had some bad draft picks too, because they've had a plethora of draft picks. And I remember there was from the 2nd and 7th round, and I know it's a crapshoot anyway, but none of them hit. Not one. Mm-hmm. I mean, none.
Well, that'll set you back.
Not one.
That'll set you back.
You look at some of the Blues picks, man, the 2nd rounders, Kyrou, whatnot. Joe Combrayco was a 3rd round. Sometimes you got to hit. None of them fucking hit, dude. Not one. Not one game they played in the NHL for years and years. You can't fucking miss when you're gifted all these picks because you suck. And you don't fucking pick nobody played a game. Holy shit. Yeah, man, they're set back a little bit, dude.
Which draft year are you talking about?
A lot. Dude, people are posting all kinds of different stuff on Twitter.
I mean, you go back to even 2024. That's 2 years ago. They've had a first rounder play 14 games. 2023, they had a 7th rounder who's played 18 games. And Emmett Finney, I love that kid, actually. He was one of the best stories ever the first 20, 30 games of the season last year. Love watching Emmett Finney, man, from Kamloops in the WHL. This guy really came onto the scene big time. As a 7th round pick, you don't see too many players produce at that level. Now, he's slowed down. I think he ended up with 13 goals on the season. 2022, they have a first round pick who they got 8th overall, Marco Jasper, who...
What's he doing?
Played 81 games last season. He's a center. He's got 28 goals in his career, and he's played, 159 games?
Not too bad.
So I'm trying to see when, the last year that they really had, multiple guys really contribute. They had a first-round pick in Evanson. I like him.
Yeah, I like him.
The D-man.
Yeah.
But they're not really getting any players deep in the draft outside of Finney, who I just mentioned. Lucas Raymond, he obviously was a good pick. Mort Sider was a great pick.
He's a great pick, yep.
So that year they had a couple of different players who played over 100 games. Drafting's hard, man.
It's hard, baby.
The good organizations, the ones who have success, obviously are the ones who typically see their teams compete year in and year out. But Detroit, man, as an original 16 with all the history there, what is their excuse for being so bad every single year, missing the playoffs every year? And Steve Yzerman, when he talks, you want to hear him talk. But at the same time, he acts like
nothing comes
he's
out.
Too good to be there. And I think you can be that way if you're winning and you're competing for Stanley Cups.
But even if you are winning, you shouldn't be like that.
No, you shouldn't be like that. But you know what I'm saying? When I say, I know he was a great player, no one's ever going to take that away from him.
Yeah.
But when you're a fan and you're spending all this money, or when you're a player, that, I don't want to say it's thrown out the window because it'll always give you credibility. You're always going to have that. No one's ever going to take that away from you. But I don't know how important or what that means when you have a guy like Doug Armstrong, for example, who never played in the NHL, but he puts together competitive teams, on a pretty consistent basis, And then there's sometimes you can be a Kyle Davidson who never played, and then when you hear him talk, you can tell that he never played.
How many GMs in the league?
You know what I mean? Yeah. I hear Kyle Davidson, man, and I know he just signed Kyle Bedard and whatever. I'm sure he may be really good behind the scenes. I don't know. But when I hear him, I think he'll get better and better at that as he goes on. I don't hear him talk too often either. I don't know how visible he is in the Chicago market. Blackhawk fans, let us know what do you think of Kyle Davidson. But I heard him do an interview in Toronto the other day following the Bedard hire, and if I didn't know it was him, I would have thought it was like a caller calling in.
Oh, Jesus.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I just think it is an art to be able to how you conduct yourself in those particular interviews and how you speak, and the real good ones are great at it.
How many GMs currently in the NHL played in the NHL?
Well, you're seeing
how many you think?
Oh man, you're seeing
you're
seeing fewer and fewer because
I think it's trending in a different direction
because of the
analytics.
Because my point is you don't have to have played. So like
I know.
just because you were a great Hall of Fame player or a great player, that doesn't automatically translate into being a great general manager
or a great scout or a great
it's like
anything.
you're creating. It's like a completely different job.
Yeah,
you know, and so you have to establish yourself once again. You know, and people trust your ability to evaluate, and you should be able to understand how to build a team and you know how to watch games and decide who might be a good fit for your team, who can play, who can't play. You should be able to do that based on your experience, but it just seems like it's no longer a prerequisite.
I'm just curious. What do you think the percentage is?
That's a great question.
We'd have to
ask. Let's see.
Ask fucking Gronky or whatever.
Grok.
How
many NHL general managers
in 2026 have played in the NHL? Just curious. I think people would think that would be an interesting question to ask.
Yeah. How many do you think it is?
What percentage?
Yeah.
48. I could be completely...
Out of the 32, exactly 15 played at least one regular season or playoff game in the league.
So about 50%.
So here they are. Ready?
Yeah.
Yzerman.
Yep.
Sakic.
Yep.
Billy Guerin.
Yep.
Now, I love when Sakic talks.
No shit. We talked about that last week.
And I love when Billy Guerin talks.
Yeah, damn right.
Although they're going to be in a jam, I feel like, Minnesota. Go look at Florida's roster. Go look, and it'll change, I'm sure.
And Florida could be goofy in a couple years,
but
too.
Go look at Carolina. Look at all these teams. Look at the money all these players are making. Nobody's making 17, 8. All these teams that want to pay all these guys 15, 16, 17, 18.
It's changing, though, Andy.
It is changing.
It's changing, Andy.
But are you going to be able to build competitive teams around these guys that are making that much money?
Well, at least these guys are young.
I'll be curious to see.
At least they're young. You know, Bedard, fucking old boy from...
Is he taking you to the promised land?
He could.
Okay. Is he, though? You think he is?
Well, not right now, but he could. For $15 million a year, 5 years.
Okay.
That's a good deal for him.
They just walked him right into free agency. He'll be gone in 5 years.
He could have asked for 18 and got it.
Maybe. It's like Cutter Gauthier.
You're going to say no to him?
Well, everybody's saying Cutter Gauthier is saying that he's not going to take a dollar less than $18 million.
Yandel said that.
And I get it, that he's going to say that, but he's got zero leverage, dude. If he wants $18 million, he will not be playing when the season starts, and he'll be sitting at home. And he's going to have to pay him what they pay him. Now, they're not going to, like, obviously, you can't just pay Carlson $18 million and think you're going to get Cutter Gauthier for $9.5. That ain't going to work.
No, I know.
But he's not getting 18, and he's got no leverage. And all these players who want to come into the NHL and burn a year understand that. This is what happens when you burn a year. Now you're not eligible to receive an offer sheet, you know?
Yeah.
And so, like, you know, that's where it gets a little bit
tricky.
And interesting, you know? So Gauthier's not eligible for an offer sheet. He's got no leverage. So what's he going to do? Not play this year? So he's going to sign. Let's go down the list, though.
Go ahead, baby.
Danny Briere.
Yep.
Pat Verbeek.
Yep.
Chris Drury.
Yep.
Craig Conroy.
Yeah.
Mike Greer.
Yep.
Jim Nill played in the NHL.
Yes, he did. Awesome guy.
Don Sweeney.
Boston. You got dang right.
Tom Fitzgerald, who is no longer a general manager. So this was, like, I guess, last year. Martin Lapointe.
Lapointe?
This is an old list. I mean, like, they said he was like an interim assistant GM. Okay, he's an assistant GM.
Yeah, we're talking GMs.
Yeah. Well, these are all GMs. I don't know why his name's on
Okay.
here. So this is Grok or whatever the fuck he is.
Grok.
Give me bullshit. Bill Zito never played in the NHL. I don't know why his name's there.
He never did.
And Kyle Davidson never played in the NHL.
What did he do? Was he a lawyer?
I don't know. Was he the PR guy? I have no idea. He needs to go to broadcasting camp with you.
Oh, Jesus.
You know,
Fucking bring it on, baby. Come on in. The water's warm.
I'm sure he's
fucking 10 hours.
I'm sure he's really good. But listen, if I'm chirping his broadcasting ability, that's fine. Listen, I'm not
What do you
chirping
do
him
behind the
as a
scenes?
manager.
Exactly. No. I know what you mean. But
Some people.
that's how I see you, though.
Exactly.
Like, sorry, I don't know you. I just
Did
how I
Barry
see you.
Trotz play in the NHL? I don't think he did.
Thought he did.
He was no longer a GM either.
Yeah. Okay. Not that many.
And the guys
Not that many.
and Chris McFarland, who went there, I don't think he played in the
Not
NHL.
that many. It's trending in a different direction. But all these guys are going to start making $18 million.
But you know, Alexander Steen, for example, he did play in the NHL, played 1,000 games. You know what I mean? And
Fuck
so,
yeah.
like, and he's been working under Army. So I think there is if I had to have it my way, if I was owning a team, if I'm running a franchise, I would want a guy in that seat who did play. Unless I felt like I had somebody who was already proven and who had so much experience and they already had gotten it done with a previous organization that I would bring that person.
What?
I'd feel comfortable bringing that person into my organization.
Sure. Okay. But what if a small, red-headed, curly-haired, smart,
Eric Tulski, he's not even on here.
fucking man.
And now everybody wants his ass.
What if a smart, red-headed,
Rocket
non-athletic,
scientist?
rocket fucking scientist that's created more fucking things that we don't even fucking know about? And all of a sudden he's like, I could break this down. I could crunch the numbers.
A million things.
I could crunch these numbers down. I know what my fucking
Yeah, fuck, hey,
this is what I'm gonna do. Like, you're not gonna hire him?
fine.
Look what he's doing. We made fun of him. A lot of people
We
probably
didn't
look.
really make fun of him.
No, but you look at him like, interesting.
We made fun of the idea of putting him in the chair almost as if he wasn't qualified to be
We
an
didn't know.
NHL general manager.
We didn't know anything about him until we had him on. We talked to him. We're like,
I think
okay, this guy's smart.
being a GM is almost like running a business now.
Well, fuck yeah. It is running. You're running a business. A multi-billion-dollar business. You fucking ain't
But
right.
typically you have a president of the organization who's running the business.
You're both running the fucking
know,
thing,
I know.
dude. You know,
And you
the
gotta,
hockey ops,
and
the
and
biggest part of the
And I've
organization.
always said, man, for years. I mean, other people obviously have said it too, but like, you know, it's just I don't think being a general manager is necessarily hard. I think it's hard when you don't have the right people around you. If you don't
Sure.
have good people around you, then
Or you have a cheap owner.
I'm just saying if you don't have good people around you who know what the fuck they're doing, who are out there grinding it and actually bringing people to the table.
Although, like, we talk about Tom Dundon being somewhat cheap.
Mhm.
I don't know. He's got some fucking good deals going on in that organization. Like, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
he's
but it was
cheap.
it's the timing of it when those players' contracts were
I'm
up.
just saying.
They
like,
got this Jackson Blake for $5 million a year, just
For the next-
just over 5. You know,
He could have got fucking 12.
no, but look at the contracts for, Slavin, all these dudes.
Slavin. How's Stankoven?
Stankoven, but the defenseman they got from New York, from the
Keandre
Rangers.
Miller. You're getting these guys for fucking good deals,
and
dude.
you know you got Florida's got Barkov at 10,
I know.
Matthew at 9.5,
9.5,
Reinhardt under 10.
What's Brady gonna want?
Dude?
What's Brady gonna want? Is he gonna go, I'm doing fucking 15?
You know what?
I bet you he won't.
Okay, Brady's gonna want. Listen, the Chucks want to get paid, right? You know that.
I do know that.
And he will get paid, but I don't think it's automatic that you walk into a different team. There's gonna be some pressure there. When you're
Sure.
walking into a championship team, he's
Yep.
gonna want to he's going from a team where he was the guy and everybody kind of followed his lead, and now he's got to find how he's gonna fit in and what puzzle piece, how that's gonna fit in among all these other stars, which
Winners.
he'll be able to do, but it's like, how's he gonna try to establish himself with that team? Is he gonna do so by trying to come out and being a fucking animal and crushing everybody and fighting and doing all that? Or is the offense gonna come? Is he gonna be producing from the very beginning? Or is it gonna be a little bit of a mental grind where if things don't go his way offensively right off the bat? And they've got so many other stars there. And I'm really curious to see how this next year and a half goes for Brady and how that works out moving
know.
forward with the Florida Panthers. You know,
Yeah, I do.
what if they only keep him for a year or two? Would they do that? I mean,
I know.
I can't imagine they would make Matthew and rest of them happy if all of a sudden he's not part of their long-term plans.
Unless he's asking for 18 million.
But he's got to be part of their long-term plans. I would put my money on him being a go-to guy and being a great player with the Florida Panthers. But we see a lot of star players. Sometimes you switch teams, and if it doesn't happen right away, sometimes you begin to start pressing a little bit. You know how that goes, Cam.
Dude.
And it's not always an automatic. So it's one of the things I'll be paying attention to.
I think it could go either way.
Most. It could.
I think it could go either way.
It
No
could.
pressure on him. And all of a sudden, he could just go do what he
You
wants.
don't think there's pressure?
There compared to Ottawa? Hell nah.
But no. Remember what
No.
players used to say? I told you playing in St. Louis versus playing in Toronto back in the day when Toronto wasn't very competitive. Roman Polak's
That's
I felt more pressure in St. Louis.
You want from the players and your teammates.
From the ownership and the management and coaching.
But they have
championship aspirations. They want to come back and win a Stanley Cup next year. That's pressure. And he's the new guy, man. He's coming in there.
I agree.
There's going to be pressure.
He's going to be mixed in with a lot of guys, though.
If the puck isn't going in early in the year.
I just think if the puck didn't go in Ottawa, he has more pressure if the puck doesn't go in Florida. This is just my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's going to pick up the slack in Florida. Fuck. Who knows? They have so many guys that can pick up the slack. Just go in there and do your thing and fucking try to score when you can. Be physical. Be happy in the locker room. You don't need to be the man. Just fucking blend in.
Yeah.
Blend in.
Oh, I think that.
Just like blending in when you play for Team USA.
Yeah, but he'll have no problem with that.
That's what
because his personality, he doesn't need to come in. It's not about ego and all that stuff.
Me.
He'll be able to fit in with the group.
Sure. You want to put me on this line? You want to put me there?
You know how it is. It's like a baseball player who goes to a new team, dude. You want to get that first home run out of the way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, damn right. But Brad Marchand's you're not Brad's no, I'll fucking pick this up, or I got Bennett's gonna fucking take care of it, or Matthew's gonna take care of it, or.
Marchand's a different animal, man. He's like a first ballot Hall of Fame.
He just does his thing, dude. He's going to score his goals.
I know.
He might not even play that well in the goddamn regular season.
Right.
And he might sit out some games
and
then he's going to go in the playoffs and he's going to dominate like he did fucking 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Dominate. I'm curious to see what's going to happen. God, didn't the Red Wings have Hronek too?
Of course they did.
What happened? I watched him in fucking Vancouver.
Mm-hmm. No, he's
unbelievable.
He's really good.
What happened to him? They made some weird, goofy fuck moves, man. And now they're jammed the fuck up.
I don't mean to be. I'm not trying to be negative about Yzerman.
We are. I mean, how can you not be?
I'm just saying, I think how you present yourself as if everything you're doing it right, when in reality, I think you have earned a lot of the criticism and skepticism where people are like, hey, what's going on here? And you can't just be like, well, I'm a Hall of Famer.
Scored that goal.
600 goals. So I know what the fuck I'm doing. No, it doesn't always. And I'm not questioning whether or not he knows what he's doing. That's not what I'm saying. And I think being a general manager is hard, dude.
God, yeah. Well, according to his record and his playoff success, I would say he doesn't.
But he does not present himself or the organization, I think, very well. And I've said that several times. I don't like the way he's handled a lot of these press conferences. And it's like he's above being asked a question. And I don't love that.
I don't like that either. You're right. I don't like that. Too cool. No. You haven't earned this in this part of your life yet.
When you're a player, I get it.
Sure. It's one fucking whatever it was. But you're a GM now.
Mm-hmm.
We don't care about you scoring that overtime goal when Gretzky fucking turned it over.
Nobody cares.
No one cares
Get
anymore.
in the playoffs.
Jesus. Can I say something that's...
And Kyle Davidson, he may end up being a great general manager.
I know.
And
Things change,
I don't
Andy.
mind
It's
the Bedard deal. I mean,
Hell no. 15,
obviously you got
5
guys
years.
making 17, 18, but you know what I'm saying? Quinn Hughes, what's he going to get?
20.
You going to give him 20?
He's going to want 20.
And you got a guy making 17? How you going to build around? I mean, I know the cap's going
10,
up and
10
whatnot.
for the next 2. I don't know.
He's got 1 year left.
It just depends on what percentage it is. And if you want to go back and look at the percentage of what Crosby and Ovechkin made when they signed their $8 million deals, like, holy fuck, that's a 20% cut of the. So, it's kind of all relative.
Yeah, we were
you don't
saying
think Quinn
that.
Hughes,
We were saying
one
that,
of the best players in the world.
We were saying that when Draisaitl was signing his extension.
Exactly.
And I remember tweeting about that. with Draisaitl signing his extension, McDavid, and comparing the percentage of the cap that they were signing for versus what Crosby had signed for. Because people are like, oh, Crosby's only making 8. Well, it's like
at the time,
his percentage of the cap at that time really
Exactly.
matched what
they're making now.
Draisaitl was
Yeah,
making
so-
when he signed, even though it was more, but the cap going up. So I know the cap is going up and everybody's getting excited and we think everybody's going to be making, 15 million plus. I don't know. I'll be curious to see how it goes. These teams that are going to have this $18 million player, the $17 million player, the
More and more and more.
$20 million player.
Okay.
How good is the team going to be around them?
If you're Cale Makar
Mhm.
and you're Quinn Hughes, the two best defensemen in the world,
Mhm.
what are you asking for, Andy? And who are you kidding, by the way? What would you ask for? And you're like, I'd take a deal. The fuck he would. Take a deal. What are you going to ask for? Fucking
Well,
19 and a half.
I'd want to be paid. I'd
19
want to
and a- who are
be
you
the
kidding?
highest paid defenseman
No
in
shit.
the league.
There you go. So you asked me what Quinn Hughes is going to ask for? I said 20. And you looked at me like I have two heads.
Well, 20 is just. I was thinking 18.
Okay, 18 to 20. Cal, what do you think? He's making what? 8 right now? 9? Think about that. How unbelievably
you-
horrible. That's double.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Jesus.
And I'll bring a little local angle to it. I mean, the Blues just got like Dylan Holloway like under $8 million per year, and they've got Broberg locked up at $8 million per
Damn
year.
right they
Now
do.
he doesn't. I'm not saying he's in the same class
He's
as
not,
Makar, but
he's pretty damn good.
Trending.
Is he better than Bowen Byron?
Oh yeah, I think so.
So you think,
I do think so.
okay, let me rephrase that.
Mhm.
You think Phil Broberg is better than Bowen Byron?
I do.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
I think he's a better defender.
By Jake Sanderson or Bowen Byron?
Jake Sanderson.
Look at their contract.
Yeah,
difference.
I would take Jake Sanderson,
Me too.
who's probably the next captain of Ottawa
I know.
and one of the most underrated
I
players
know.
in the game.
No one talks about him. Makes goddamn good money.
Yeah, but he's legit good, and everyone
damn
saw
good.
it in the Olympics.
He's
too.
damn good. So
Um,
the
Byram-
money is
By-
getting out of control.
You're asking like Broberg's a number one, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know if Byram's a number one.
He's getting paid like one, boy.
And he's getting paid like one, and now he is. He is their number one in
I was gonna
Chicago.
say, he's gonna be.
But what was he in Buffalo? He wasn't the number one there. Was he the
Well,
three?
they were pretty fucking. Darlene
I'm
is my
just-
boy.
I'm just
like,
saying. So
On this, but they were low.
you're asking about this is an opportunity, Byram. You got to go prove that you're
I
that
agree.
guy.
Yeah, you're making a lot of money, dude. You're making fucking upper echelon money with the big boys.
Yeah.
And then there's another
But
one.
he's making 12. I mean, he's not making 15 plus.
Yeah, but he's Bowen Byron. He's not kind of like, I don't know. It's not the same. Like he's in a different. Like I put him down, different fucking.
If
category.
Broberg was a free agent after this season and
dude.
performs the way that, and the next step for Broberg is going to be the production. Like he's going to have
He's
to
got to
start.
score a little
He
more.
gets more chances. He
There you
doesn't
go.
produce his percentage of production based on the number of chances he gets.
Oh my god!
And I'm talking grade A chances. That's got to come up, and I think that will. I think he'll get better at that as he, matures as a
Like,
player.
I'll give you an
Because this guy
example.
takes the puck wide and gets a grade A chance
He takes
every game.
in a grade A chance, meaning he goes wide on a guy, and all of a sudden
He's
he's in the
one-on-one
offensive
with the
zone.
goalie.
He's like gets a breakaway.
Yeah.
He takes 2 steps, he has a breakaway, so he's 1-on-1 with the goalie. He makes a move, and all of a sudden, the last little finish,
Falls down.
he falls down, or he doesn't hit the puck
He
the right way.
always tries to come across the
He comes
crease,
across, and like that little, he could have had 5 or 6 more goals,
Easy, yeah.
8 more goals.
Yeah. But with his skating alone, he's going to continue to get those type of chances. And listen, don't think it's some crazy comment that I'm saying he's a number one. Like the guy was drafted 8th overall for a reason. Like
yeah.
he's just scratching the surface. People have no
Do you
idea.
take him or Sanderson? Sanderson's pretty good, dude.
Yeah, I would probably. I mean, Sanderson.
how old
I
is
think
he?
Sanderson right now
just
is
curious.
considered to be a better defenseman.
Yeah, I would say that too, no doubt.
He's a Montana boy,
Can I? That's cool.
Yeah.
Fucking good old cowboy. Fuck
So,
yeah,
well,
baby.
We have a lot in common, dude.
Stop.
But Connor Bedard.
See, watching.
Is Connor
naked
Bedard? Do you
cyclists?
how if you just happen to be walking through Telluride, you may see that.
Fucking put a smile on your face.
If you are Connor Bedard
Bedard.
or you're a Blackhawk, what do you make out of him as a player moving forward now? I know he's got the injury. Who is he? Is he a
He could win the fucking
superstar? Is he a Hart Trophy guy?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, he is. Keep getting banged up, then I'm not. Your skill, the way he played, fuck yeah.
You think he can like lead a team?
Yep.
The way like Celebrini, we think he can.
I will say this. I think he does have a lot maturing to do. And that's just not me evaluating it.
He
talking to
kind
people.
of acts like he kind of comes across still like a kid.
Just telling you.
Yeah.
He needs a little bit more maturing.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to listen maybe to his elders. It's not all about you. You fucking got jumped in this mix. You're fucking bigger than Sidney Crosby moving into the goddamn NHL.
Yeah, that's the difference, right?
You are bigger than Sidney Crosby.
Even Celebrini, as great as he was, he didn't have the same hype, dude, as
No.
Bedard or Gavin McKenna and some of these guys.
No. Bedard was out of this world.
So you think that there's a sense of entitlement that they walk into an organization with? Like right off the bat.
I think that he was so young and he had so much attention and he's just trying to do his thing. And when things don't go well, then he's kind of mopey poo and you need to shut the fuck up and realize this is a team. And that's fair and that happens. And we've seen this throughout. I played with guys that were David Perron, who we love. He's like an ultimate leader, the nicest, coolest fucking leader, winner. When he was Bedard's age getting in the league, he was a completely different person. We're all like, what the fuck? He was doing his thing. He wouldn't talk to anybody. Like he went from boom to boom to boom. And I know David would even sit down and talk to us about that, and he would admit it. And all of a sudden, boom, he became a leader. So I'm not saying this is just...
He became an exceptional leader.
Exceptional.
But you know,
An exceptional
I think
leader.
he had to, and he wasn't getting the hype that Bedard got, right?
Andy,
and
not
no.
even
So what
close.
I'm
You're right.
saying is like there was a language barrier. He was drafted at his second year of draft eligibility. It was like everything happened so fast.
He was there,
and then he made the team.
Yeah, and the team wasn't great.
And you had some older guys who like were going to make sure they weren't going to let you get too far ahead of yourself. And they put you in your place.
Oh, yeah. You know what he did? He figured it out.
Why are all these teams going after the Kachuk brothers, dude? And they're, are you seeing it in their little schedule release things?
I see everything. Andy.
Everybody's going after them. We talked about it last time about the podcast and whatever. What were people saying about that?
What do you mean?
In New York?
Well, we went through a class where they wanted us to do so much social media. Like we're all sitting there, we're like, I fucking hate. Like,
yeah, that's not your thing.
It's not any of them. They all fucking hate it.
Yeah.
Patty hates it. Reaver hates it. Malone hates it. Tyler hates it. I'm like, it's not. You guys could do. It's just for us. We're just like, fuck. We look so goofy when we have to say, hey, I'm doing. Like, it's not my. I would never do that normally. So I look different.
Yeah.
So like, I got to figure out and be creative my own way.
Yeah, it's hard to do.
So I have to explain that to them. And they all agreed too. Like, fuck, you think Reaver likes filming himself? Like, no, nobody does. Unless you love yourself a lot and you really have to do it. Like, I get it.
Like some people,
some people fucking love
they
it.
can just walk down the street and film themselves.
I'm not doing
talking,
that.
Dude. Like, it's not
my personality.
It's not natural,
I'm fake.
yeah.
Then I'm a fake person. So it's like, I try to explain that. It's, but they want more and more. I'm like, okay. I asked them about the podcast thing. I think people there, like, of course they want entertainment. They want people to entertain. Like, okay.
They want the entertainers. They want more players doing it.
I talked to Steve for a long Levy about a lot of stuff, PK and stuff like that. He's like, man, I'm telling you this, people watch him. They fucking watch him. Messier that's what he told me.
Okay, but
and we'll get him on.
He's there, and I'm not gonna. I think people tune in to watch the game. I don't think people are tuning in to watch PK.
I said the same thing.
And
you know what he said back to me? Look at the ratings. And look at everything. They crunch every fucking number down, and they say people tune in to watch PK Subban. That's what he told me. I go, okay. He goes, Mess fucking loves this so much. Mess wants to be there every day. I go, you would think Mess was like kind of hit. No, he loves it.
I would say people tune in to watch Charles Barkley, on the NBA side. They tune in for that. I would say people tune in to hear Biz.
Sure.
And to hear Gretzky and to hear Lundqvist and whatever.
Yep.
I feel like that. I don't feel like, and I'm sure there are some people that maybe want to hear PK. Maybe they want to see what he's wearing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what does that mean?
But I don't find.
Wait. What does that mean? You're tuning in just to see what he's wearing. Well, you're fucking tuning in.
No, I'm just saying maybe that would be maybe that I'm saying maybe I could agree with what they're saying. And maybe he's got the proof, man. I'm not going to like.
So that's why I asked him.
I don't think their ratings are great, though, to be honest with you. Are they?
When he's not there, they're not, probably. When him and Mess are on, I mean, they're.
You don't think when it's like Ocean, those guys?
Yeah, no, I think that they're doing okay. I really do. But I asked, I was curious. He's like, no, man. Like, he brings it. And he also
he's
said.
He's going to protect his teammate, too, though. Let's be honest.
Yeah, okay. But he also said that, he goes, I don't give a shit if you don't even agree with your opinion. Have an opinion.
Oh, I agree with that.
Fucking no matter what.
How many times did I see Steve Levy on the set ask for an opinion? And if the guy doesn't give one, he's like, well, give your opinion.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Give me your opinion.
Dude, he will call you.
What's your opinion?
He'll fucking call you out. Like, no, I didn't ask that.
And
what do you think
done
on
that
this?
to PK a couple times.
Yes.
Give your opinion.
Yeah.
And I'm with you 100%. Have an opinion.
I don't care. And then if people react differently, then you deal with it. But it's not. Have a fucking.
Remember when I asked Prongs about the Norris Trophy?
Oh, Jesus.
It's not on the script.
Let me look at my phone. Let me see. ChatGPT. What am I supposed to say about it? You won the fucking thing. Is there anything you'd like to change?
And then like,
we got Prongs still in the bank.
We do. We haven't.
We're gonna
put it
fucking
out.
post that mug out.
But
we love Prongs. We all love each other, man.
I know. But then it's like, hey, you really threw me off there because it wasn't in the script.
What are we doing? A movie? The Odyssey? Featuring Andy?
I think that's what we want is less script.
I agree. Have an opinion. You know, like Biz goes off and he's a Toronto fan, he's this fan, he's that fan. I get all that, and people chirp him for that, but he's fucking putting on a show.
Mm-hmm. And I think PK is he is certainly influenced. Like Don Cherry put on a show.
Oh, that's my boy.
And he grew up watching Don Cherry. I think there's got to be some natural competition. Like ESPN got just crushed by TNT in the basketball coverage for years and years, and it wasn't even close. Yeah. And they're getting beat up probably pretty good on the hockey side.
Well, TNT's
and I think they're looking for a guy to match what TNT is bringing from an entertainment standpoint.
They want their next biz.
And I think PK is probably really good at that. I don't hate PK, dude.
Neither do
I don't mind him.
No, he doesn't get like
all the antics. No, all the antics and I don't get caught up in what he's wearing. Hey, good for him, man. Have your own sense of style.
Look what I'm wearing.
What have I said? I just feel like sometimes the analysis,
the breakdown
is not
he
great.
Says the same thing over and over.
Yes.
Is that what you meant? Yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
You got to shoot the puck. You got to shoot the puck. You got the puck here. You got to shoot the puck. I don't even know, Bess. I don't even know. You got to shoot the puck. You just got to shoot the puck. Leaves, you got to shoot the puck.
Even him saying 3 words and having emotion with it goes farther than being stoic and breaking it down.
I'm with you.
So they're looking for their next biz, man. They really are. They said that multiple times.
Oh, yes.
And then
but you can't
the lady from TNT, loveliest woman.
Mm-hmm.
You would never think that she's the nicest, sweetest, and she's like, well, we had to talk to Biz a couple times. Talk to Biz a couple. But Biz hasn't changed.
No.
Fuck, he says this, he's crazy up there, and people are fucking locked in. They're locked in on him, and if they have to pull him back, it's better to be a monster and control it
than try to get something out of him.
It's better to be a monster and control the monster.
Yeah.
Than just be kind of like, I'm here.
Well, because people are critical of what they see on like the Hockey Night in Canada broadcast too, right? I mean,
that was talking about.
Was it?
We can't, but yeah, it's just when you hang out.
I feel like when they get attention, it's not
for good.
The right reasons.
I love BX though, dude. Like,
BX is
and Kelly. I love Kelly was so sweet with us, man. Like I love Rudy.
Oh, Rudy's
Ron
good
came
too.
on with. So I don't.
No,
I don't like the fucking chirp, man.
I'm not even chirping any of those guys you just mentioned.
I don't like to chirp too. I know Ron takes a beating because he'll go off and talk about like Andy does. Kind of. Andy's got like Ron in him a little bit when he's like, well, I'm a fisherman now. I might go fishing today at Creve Coeur Lake. Like no one gives a fuck. Fucking talk fucking hockey. Tell me something entertaining. I don't want to hear about you fishing at Creve Coeur Lake.
But you know what? I can't chirp broadcast across the board and then chirp PK for like at least bringing some type of flash. I just want his as a hockey fan,
Break it down.
I just want someone to be able to teach me something. I want to learn something when you're talking.
What are you going to
know what I'm
learn
saying?
from him?
And
No, wait. Sorry, I got to break because this is something we talked about
he
too.
played the position. He played defense. Like he can.
Andy, you are in the upper echelon of knowledge with hockey. We are on the fucking. We're not talking to you. Just like when we're talking to podcasts. Sometimes Andy thinks we're only talking to Doug Armstrong and fucking Joe Sapp. No, we're talking to fucking people all over the place. You're talking to people that have no idea about much about hockey.
But I don't think he simplifies it either.
I'm just saying, like, we're not catering to me and you. They're not catering to us. We think that we're all hockey stuff. No, like, yeah, they're there listening, which is intimidating, but we're talking to fucking people in Iowa.
Yeah, but the best analyst ever was probably John Davidson, and he simplified it.
He got no job.
He did. I know.
That's our boy right there. What's up? We love him.
But that's returning the favor from Yarmo. I love that.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I wish you were there with me over the weekend, to be honest with you. I told you that. I just wish you were fucking. You would have laughed so fucking hard.
I'm sure.
With us, dude.
Honestly, it looked like a great time.
It was fucking hilarious, dude.
And I would love to do.
So
I would love to
fucking
do
funny.
something like that, dude.
It was
It's
I
so
learned
beneficial
so
to go to a. Like
These guys were so nice.
even like
oh my god,
doing television like for several years now. I mean, like I never really was like. I was kind of always just thrown into the fire. I never got that type of.
Well, you went to journalism school, didn't you? How dare you not learn there?
No, I know, but dude, but you know what I'm saying? I never got that type of
I know
personal instruction.
Pull you aside, fucking pull you aside, sit down back here. Enzo pulled me aside and fucking broke down things and go, here,
Eddie Olczyk?
Eddie.
Oh, he was there?
Fuck yeah.
Oh, good.
He's like, here, Cam, do this one.
Yeah,
go,
he's
all
the
right.
best.
Bam, blah, blah, blah. He's like, here, watch this. Kenny Albert, hey, Cam, here, check this out. We'll do it. Like, it was so fucking interesting, dude. I had all my notes down.
Yeah.
Like, I was kind of like not trying to show my note. I'm like looking at it before. Me and Reaver were teamed up. Oh, God. It was fucking hilarious. Oh, man. He'd go, and I'm like kind of looking at my note, but I don't want anybody. All the execs are literally staring. Cameras all on your face. I'm like, son of a bit. Okay, because we had to regroup. We had to review the games from, months ago. Like I watched the whole game over. Like I did all this stuff. I want to look at my notes, but I also don't want to look too much like I'm doing too much.
Yeah.
It was interesting. I really wish
it's
you were there with
they
me.
do that, and I would love to be
so
able to
interesting.
sit through something like that.
So interesting.
And because I think it can only make you better. I had a boss who just up until a couple of years ago with like Fox and Bally and all that, who my first year in television, which I had never done television for. I'd been on TV, but I'd never done television. There's a big difference.
Big difference. Huge difference.
Okay, and so like going on like an NBC or a channel, a CBS or a Fox news station here in town to break down the Blues or something like that is completely different. They're just interviewing you.
Exactly.
So I asked him. It was actually the advice of Chris Kirkwood, who's now our TV play-by-play guy and radio. We do a simulcast, but he was radio at the time. And he said, hey, listen, a good idea would be like, I think he'll probably like it, your boss. I just say, hey, I want to come in, can we watch some clips and go through it and help me out? I'm like, that sounds like a great idea because I wanted that. I wanted to learn to get better. And
it's like practicing.
I called the guy and said, can I come in? He has me wait in the lobby for like 2.5 hours. I come in and actually one of the producers said, you know what, instead of just waiting, I'll go through them with you. And then when he comes in, whatever. So the producer, a guy named Max Leinwan was great.
Look, give him a shout out.
And
Max,
he went, and he's now doing baseball, I think, for the Angels or whatever.
Yeah.
And we went through clip after clip after clip. And he was like, okay, try this, try that. Great question. I love that question. Oh, I love what you did there. I love what you did here, blah, blah, blah. And it was like Oshie and Shattenkirk and these guys are about to go to the Olympics and like different stuff. And then the big dog comes in and just says the complete opposite of what this guy said, and just completely trashed everything that I did, and I just walked out. And I left.
See, that's unfucking acceptable. Just so you know, and that actually pisses me off.
Yeah,
really
that's exactly. No. And I'm not embellishing. That's exactly how it went down.
Andy, that you're not the only one I heard that shit kind of. Just so I 100% believe you and everything you just said. There's not one time that all these stations that we did with all those big dogs in New York last weekend that they contradicted themselves. Not any executive, not any fucking boom, they never.
This is back in like 2013.
Everybody was on the same page. So it's like, then you get this where somebody's like, hey, you doing good? And all of a sudden somebody tells you completely different.
Yeah.
Fuck that. That's like having a coach and an assistant coach, and then the GM. They all tell you something fucking different. You're a player like, what?
Exactly.
What the fuck am I supposed to do?
Like the general manager is like, hey, listen, I love what you're doing, man. You're really contributing. Keep going. Keep doing it. You're helping us win. And
You
then
need to do
and then
more.
The
You're
coach is
soft.
like, you're terrible. I'm going to send you down.
Fuck. Get on the same page.
The producer, he called me afterwards to be like, dude, I'm sorry about
Give him
that.
a shout out, dude, because I love that.
So
that's what
boss,
I like.
You know,
I know you.
and I don't think he's working in the television industry. I don't even know if he was really in television before that either. So I think he was in marketing.
What do you think of? Can I say something?
So I don't want to come across like I'm being too critical of PK, dude. Because
No. I know you're not.
But
No,
like,
no. I don't
you
think
know.
I'll chirp you when you. No,
Yeah.
I'm just telling you. I get what you're saying with him break, but I'm just telling you what they told me as
Like
far as
the flash and all that. That doesn't. I
No,
want to be flashy.
Be flashy. Be
Yeah.
be different.
But you also
fucking
got to
different.
back it up. I feel like there's a lot of like we see on the football side of it, man. There's some of these
but
former
football's
players
so easy
are
to-
amazing analysts, dude. They really can just
Someone
break it
just
down.
got fired, like you can't believe.
Ryan Clark. You know, I
Fuck
feel
his
bad. I don't
ass.
ever want to see anyone get fired, but he's,
I don't either.
He's the.
Fuck him.
I hate it. Like
Fuck him.
Carl Ravitch is getting fired. Like all these guys
I know.
who have been great broadcasters
Great.
and a big part of ESPN's success over the last 30 years. I hate seeing that. And I feel bad for anybody who's going through that.
Some of them.
But Ryan Clark, I just don't
Fuck him.
like this guy played a long time in the NFL. I'm sure he still has some money and whatever. But like he was in a situation where I don't look at him being fired as like it's a cost-cutting move like it is for all these other guys. I think they were like, okay, we're done
Can't
with
take
you.
anymore.
We can't take it.
Can't take
No
you
one
anymore.
wants to hear what you have to say, and
Shut
you
the
put your
fuck
foot in
up.
your mouth so many different times. How many times has this guy had to go on social media and apologize?
Oh fuck.
And he there's just no.
He's a dork.
That was a firing, in my opinion. There's cost-cutting moves and there's a
No,
firing.
they fired him because they had enough. Because everybody's like, no one wants to listen to you. Fucking preach to us.
Yeah, but he's not even that good, though.
Yeah, I know, but you preach. You virtue signal. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
So they got rid of his ass. I
Dork.
can't believe it. Now, let me give you another example, because we were talking about it before with all these guys that are making 18, 19, that are going to be making 19, 20, 21,
Yes.
18, 17. So the reason why they're having to do all of this is because Pat McAfee is about to sign a deal that's going to pay him $60 million per year. And you can't keep everybody else. You got Stephen A. Smith making all the money that he's making. So let me ask you, like, can you relate that to a hockey roster?
The reason why Pat McAfee is making the money he's making
He's
is
bringing it
because
in.
he's bringing fucking money in.
course.
You give a guy $1, he gives you back $3. You fucking keep him. You give another guy $1, he gives you back a dime. You get rid of him.
Right.
It's really that simple.
No, I'm with you.
So Stephen A. Smith
But
brings money in.
but they
so
gotta-
fucking.
But they got to pay for it, and you can't deny that's
No
why
shit.
they're.
Well, yeah. Well, they're
that's
bringing
not
money
contributing
in.
to a lot of the.
Ryan Clark
But you
won.
can't deny that's why that's what's contributing to a lot of the cost-cutting moves. You don't think Stuart Scott was popular?
Oh God. Yeah.
You don't think Dan Patrick was popular?
Still is.
Kenny Mayne, all these guys that were popular, they were all people were tuning in to watch these guys every single night, bringing in a ton of money.
First thing I said to Steve Levy was, "You're not a Russian spy, are you?" One of my favorite commercials ever.
Oh.
With Ovi, like, Ovi, what are you doing? Just doing some late night filings. You know, he's got that list
Yeah.
because he didn't have a tooth in. He's like, "You're not a Russian spy, are you?" And he gives him that look.
That's
and then all of a sudden, the fucking Voronov or whatever the goalie's like, "What should they do?" And he gets-
That's awesome.
We're
Steve
gonna-
Levy's cool as shit. You know,
God, he's cool.
when
as
I
shit.
was
they all Kenny,
when I
love
was
him.
when I was younger,
God, they're awesome.
I remember he came in with the ESPN game, and I used to always
So good.
I did like every Sunday night I did a feature on Dan McLaughlin's show. It's called Inside Hockey, and he let me have a segment
Yeah, yeah.
every week on KMOX Radio, and I would pick a different individual to interview and feature for that particular show every week. And so I'd get Teemu Solani, like I'd be, hey, can I talk to you? Whatever. We talk about cars and shit like that. All these guys were so great back then. But I remember doing an interview with Steve Levy one time when he came in. I remember Brian Englom. He was like, yeah, come
boy.
to the bar at the hotel after the game and
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
do it there. We did it at the bar. These guys were all great, man. Very patient and so friendly and so nice, man.
So nice.
And you can see why 25, 30 years later they're still in the business doing it, man, because you could see who their true colors were and who they were as people, more so than even broadcasters.
They all look at it like still. You talk to them, they're like, I got fucking people breathing down my neck.
Really?
And goddamn right. They're all like, no, I got to keep fucking going, dude, because somebody's gonna take my fucking spot.
But the thing is with Steve Levy and these guys, I don't want to say why they're protected or whatever, but I think having the NHL rights with ESPN is helping them have a job. Didn't ESPN lose Major League Baseball? Or no? I thought they were like losing MLB,
Indeed.
and that probably hurt a guy like Carl Ravitch.
It's the only like sport I'm really not. Golf, hockey, college football, UFC, baseball. I just can't until
The home run derby was cool though. Barry Bonds and Albert Pujols on the.
I love Barry.
They were
but
so funny, dude.
Barry's
like,
cool.
They just took over. Barry Bonds just took over the segment.
Good.
The host was like, "Okay, are you
You're the
gonna
man.
stop talking? I
No.
got someone in my ear. We gotta go to break."
Yeah, but I want to hear Barry talk.
But he did.
No
I
offense.
know, but he was just.
I will say this.
Those guys are funny.
This Claude Lemieux thing. Like I know his son keeps coming out,
Brendan.
and he did tell the story.
Well, because it came out, TMZ had this story about him. His wife kicked him out of the house because he was
out.
drinking and he
He's
had a relapse
drinking.
with alcohol.
I
And
know.
then Brendan came out with a statement and said, like, don't listen to everything you see. It's ridiculous. They're
I
saying this.
know.
And then he comes out with this bombshell
About
and
a
says that he has
sex
sex addiction.
Oh God,
I thought it was AI.
is it?
I don't know.
No, I saw it on New York Times. I saw it on New York Post.
I thought it was AI. I wasn't sure.
I don't know. If it is, I'm sorry I got then. And I'm just thinking, like, let it. Don't even say that. Even if he had a sex, just don't even.
Why put that out there? Why do you think he wanted it out there?
I don't know.
Do you think he wanted it was
I think he's mad.
Do you think he was trying to protect his dad from
No, I think
some of the stuff that's out there?
What stuff? What's worse than that? Like,
Mhm.
I just like I look at it, and so nothing worse than knowing that you kicked your husband out, and all of a sudden like he's down and out, and he fuck me, man. I'm sorry, I don't even know why I brought this up. I kept seeing it everywhere, and it's just I just said let people remember him for who he was, and I don't know, not that. Just, even if it was true, like don't even fucking bring it up. I wouldn't want anybody doing that to me. Just let me die. And just I don't know. I fucking hated seeing that. Now he's a sex addict. He's alcoholic.
Yeah.
He was in a bad state of mind. Okay.
It's too bad.
You could
man.
tie in all that stuff, but I think he's upstairs, wasn't there. Wasn't right. And
Who, Claude?
yeah.
You know,
And
I
we've
remember
seen that before.
we had him on and we had a great conversation. He answered everything.
Everything.
But you could kind of sense
He's
that
kinda
he
down.
was depressed and
down and out. Yep.
And I remember seeing him do something with like Darren McCarty or something like that.
Yeah, I remember that.
And like he just seemed kind of down and out, but you could tell it felt good that he was being positively received from the Detroit fan base that hated him for so long.
Yeah, they cheered for him and stuff,
And I told you, dude, when he went to Montreal and held the torch up, it was almost like
He was happy, but he was like
it
this.
was like an out of body experience. It was like he was on like.
I will say this though. I don't give a fuck if you are on top of the world and you fucking scored a game-winning goal, or you just walked out in front of 20,000 people. Everybody loves you. They love you. If things aren't good at home with your family, all that is pushed aside and fucking drowned out so goddamn fast your head will spin.
Well, it's like
It's a big difference.
you look at everybody and you think their life is perfect.
No! Don't do that.
And everybody
looks Facebook, Instagram, like, oh my God, you just don't mother. Everybody's eating a shit
got
sandwich.
shit.
You're not that different than that beautiful blonde and handsome guy in Greece right now. I keep sending pictures. They got their fucking issues too. Yeah, he's 6'4" with beautiful long hair and money. It's hard to replicate that. But everybody's eating a shit sandwich. Don't act like you're on an island by yourself. Don't do it. Don't do it. Son of a bitch. Sorry to be so down. My bad on that, dudes. I don't know.
All right, it's time for our Jim Butler, baby. Jim Butler is the Chevy powerhouse, our shit kicker of the week.
Shit kicker of the week right here, baby.
I gotta give a shout out to Jason Robertson. I know it's a 1-year deal, and nobody knew how this was gonna play out. Now they're gonna have to find a way to get this done. What are they gonna do? between, January 1 and the end of next season? Like, you're going to give him a 1-year deal? Is he going to walk? Like, what's going to happen here?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a big deal in Dallas.
It is. But, like, I do give him credit because, like, he wants to stay there. I think he turned down multiple teams. If you think it's just Seattle, I think you're probably...
What other team do you think it was?
I don't know. I think there's other teams that try to make deals done, but he wasn't going to sign with those teams.
He turned down a lot of money in Seattle.
You heard St. Louis is maybe even one of them. You heard,
yeah, well, he turned that right down, right off the bat.
So no team was going to make that deal unless they were going to be able to sign him. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know every team's or the specifics of every team that they...
But why is Dallas not...
But you can probably, it's a safe assumption, he turned down massive money from more than one organization, not just Seattle.
Yeah, I know. But it's still not a good look for Seattle, too, when you throw all that money at a player.
Would you rather make $12 million? I mean, listen, he's going to make the money, Cam. It's easy to turn down $100 million. Everybody's like, how could you turn down $100 million? Because you know you're going to get it from somebody else. That's why.
You get hurt.
Now, there's risk.
Unless you get concussion problems, which could happen so easily.
It could happen.
You think hockey's just...
You think they take an insurance plan out on you or something?
I don't know. Maybe. Unless you fucking have a concussion problem.
Maybe his agent has got like $100 million insurance policy.
Maybe. I don't know. If that's the case, then fine. But like, it's hockey, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you take a slap shot to the fucking eye.
Dude,
talk to Al McInnes about that. Talk to my boy Colin White in Jersey.
And I would have no problem playing in Seattle. I mean, it wouldn't be like, the weather's great. I know it rains a little bit. 10% fucking
luxury tax. I don't know. That sucks.
And there's a lot of taxes and shit.
Oh, yeah. Well, they're going to implement that next year, I believe. I don't know if it's going to go through, but that's a big chunk of money right there. So meaning like you're not making as much by any stretch of the imagination.
All
so
right. Jim Butler is your Chevy powerhouse.
I love my truck. I tell you that right now. Chevy powerhouse.
The broadcasting news with the NHL, a lot of these teams that were with FanDuel and before that Bally and before that Fox Sports now teaming up and linking up with the NHL. We'll learn more about this as we move along, but I think it's a good thing. It's a great play for the league, and it's a great play for these individual teams to partner with the league, man. I think you're going to see some very enhanced product when it comes to broadcasting.
There you go. And just being with all those, league members last week, these guys want entertainment. They know about entertainment. Yeah. They're willing to throw the money down, and they're all committed, including Gary Bettman all the way down. So it was a good sign to see that they are fucking committed left and right. So to be able to team up with the NHL and produce a product locally is pretty cool. Yeah. I'm excited about it. I really am.
All right, good stuff, man. All right.
Jim Butler is a Chevy powerhouse.
So, Connor McMichael on this edition.
Let's go, my boy. He follows us on Instagram.
People call him Connor McDavid.
Well, Ovi.
I'm watching all these highlights. They call him Connor McDavid. Like, we gotta don't get that in my head. Just call him Connor McDavid.
I'm not calling him that.
No, I know, but I'm watching a lot of these highlights and videos and stuff like that.
And they're calling him that?
He's been called Connor McDavid a couple of times.
How about Ovi sticking up for him?
I love that.
I loved it. So see, that's why Ovi. We're gonna ask him.
They're like, hey, how are you gonna handle McDavid and Draisaitl on two different lines? He's like,
we got Connor McMichael.
We've got McMichael and
somebody else. I forgot. Yeah, but for my leader to
Hendricks, Lapierre, or something.
Lapierre. For my leader, Ovi, to
for him to say
bring my name, I'd be like this. Fuck yeah.
Exactly.
I'm going to go dominate now.
No shit.
My fucking leader believes in
me.
Such
a great line. Because every other player in the league, what would they say? Well, they're going to be a handful.
Be good.
We're going to have to make sure that we know when they're on the ice, be aware of where they are.
No, shut the fuck up. Yeah. We know that.
No, we got McMichael and Lapierre.
Yeah, so sit down. That's
what great. On the spot, dude.
We're going to ask him about that. Like that would pump me up like you can't believe. It's all it takes. Something like that from your leader. It's all it takes.
I watched every goal that he scored.
He's got some badass goals.
I know he does.
He's fast.
He's faster than you think he is. He doesn't look that fast.
He doesn't on these highlights?
But then all of a sudden he separates. He's like...
He went fucking end to end a couple times.
He did, but you know what I'm saying? Like it's like a easy stride. You know what I mean?
See that big? Like what is it?
Like he's not like churning, like going like his body's not like herky jerky.
Like Lane Hudson.
But then you see him right next to a defenseman, and then all of a sudden he's 10 steps ahead of the D-man.
2 strides, he's gone.
I know.
Like, okay, let's go. Let's go. Hit it off here last year.
Let's go.
Let's go.
When did that become a thing?
Tom
Where
Brady.
Like every time something good happens.
Tom Brady.
What's his deal with Logan Paul?
Shut the fucking settle that.
Why do these guys need so much attention?
I don't. There you go. Don't know.
Like
He's like this.
like I'm fishing in Telluride. I'm
Speaking
exploring.
of attention.
I'm exploring through the wilderness. I'm in Southwest Colorado. I'm at 11,000 feet.
Find the arrowheads?
No, but
You weren't looking.
I could have a ranch out there, Cam, with $1 billion, and still explore and go vacation and go other places and have a house here, have a house there, whatever,
Fucking house everywhere.
and not feel like I need to go fight Logan Paul and go to FanFest.
I don't know. I would,
This guy,
nothing.
Michael Rubin, he must be paying these guys millions of dollars just to be their friend.
He's getting chirped by Portnoy and all those guys.
But what do you think? Do you think he's paying them millions of dollars
Fuck yeah.
to hang out with them?
Yeah.
Like I'll pay Kevin Durant. Like all these guys that show up, they're all making millions. I bet you off this guy.
Sure.
Just to be his friend.
Yeah.
He's not paying him $25,000.
If I needed the money, I would do it. If I didn't need the money, I wouldn't.
Well, that's the
You're not
difference.
paying me to hang out with you.
That's the difference, dude. He's got like mega, superstars.
It's odd. I don't think he knows what to do. He's had so much attention on him for the last 25 years.
Who's that?
Tom. To where he's just like, I'm bored. I need something.
Yeah, but don't nerd out. Because like
I agree.
1 second he could like have me ready to run through a wall when I hear him do an interview.
And then now
And
he's
then the next
flipping
second he's like
smacking
Logan Paul.
And
in the
Logan Paul's
face.
not cool, okay? Jake Paul's pretty fucking cool. He's the one that's got the cool rant. Logan Paul's like a wokey fucking dork.
Oh yeah.
God, yeah.
All right.
Fuck his ass.
All right.
I like Jake though now.
Let's get to Connor McMichael on this edition of the Chemistry Podcast. Again, presented by Stiefel, where success meets success,
Yeah,
baby.
let's go.
And we apologize that we had to push this off a couple of days, but we had vacation. We call it holiday. I was on holiday.
That's what they call it in Europe.
I was on holiday.
On holiday, Green Day song. They
I
suck
love it.
too.
Firstform.com/Cam and Strick, baby.
Get that protein in ya, yeah.
They've got new flavors too for the energy drinks, dude.
Farm.
I love it. Were you showing her? Were you eating meat sticks there and stuff like
God,
that?
yeah, dude. You know, I like to go and doing radio tomorrow. I always put one of these down for everybody in the studio,
Oh, good.
just so they have 20 grams of protein.
Dude, the strawberry smash cake bars may be the greatest thing I've ever had. I
Yeah.
brought boxes. I'm handing them out to people on the plane because I brought out a whole box.
It's
and
good to
people are looking at me. I'm
it's
like,
the
hey, do you
best
want a
thing.
bar? You can have a bar.
Yeah, because
Hey, it's handing out bars, dude.
it's easy to eat this, dude. You could take this hiking with you. You could do whatever you want. These are the beef sticks. You got the protein. You got the protein shakes that you just open up the bottle.
I
boom,
took
already
it
made.
hiking.
You did, didn't you? And he's like, Lori God, we were climbing mountains and doing it. You're with Ivy, Ty, and like the terrain could have only been so hardcore.
Oh, Cam, look it up. Look up Bridal Veil Falls in Telluride, and look up Bear Creek Trail in Telluride.
Okay, I will.
Those are the two hard ones we did. We did some other ones that were like, into the Dolores River and stuff like that. That were a little like easier, but they were still like, still at 11,000 elevation. I think that's part of it, Cam. You're so high, dude. The elevation kicked my ass. I drank a whole bottle of tequila.
No, you didn't. Don't exaggerate your stories. I don't know who's the worst storyteller, Andy or Patty. I haven't decided yet.
Shit.
Mother, fuck me. Jesus Christ.
Patty's chirping you.
Oh, you chirped me so bad.
My God.
Kept me riled up.
Did you get upset?
Well, until I had to kind of go wit the wit with him a
Nobody
little bit.
protected you. No one defended you and said, like, dude, you're crazy.
Oh, they're laughing. Everybody's laughing.
Yeah, but that's
Dude,
not what I said. Did anybody say, Cam, he would dust you?
No.
Nobody said that.
I even said, like, I'll fucking fight Reeves right now, too, off the ice. He's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm like, yeah. Like, I mean, I don't know. I know how to wrestle. Like, what are we doing? Like, I'm 260 pounds.
How would you do against Patty on the ice, like, in your prime?
Pound him. But, he could always, like, string me out and tug me and stuff like that. But I told him, I go, you have a better chance to beat me up on the ice than off the ice. Off the ice, you have zero chance.
Well, on the ice, he wasn't.
No, but he's big and you could tie up guys on the ice easier. It's hard to beat guys up on the ice. Off the ice, fuck, you could do
like,
a lot
how would
more
he
work.
do, like, against, like, McGrattan?
He'd tie him up if he wanted. He's big and strong.
Yeah,
Like, you tie him
yeah.
up. Well, if he wants to trade with him and fucking go, you're going to get caught. But Patty's big and strong,
Did
dude.
I think he fought Reaver, didn't he?
Yeah. He fought Reaver. Patty's fought everybody. I'm not
Yeah.
saying he's not tough.
Yeah.
He was just chirping me too much.
All right, I love it, Patty. Keep chirping.
I know. They all had a. I knew.
I
they-
would have had your
I
back.
knew. I know you would have. I know you would have. He was digging a little fucking deep.
I would have broke it down for like.
He was digging a little too deep.
That's
He's
like
getting a little whiny poo.
that'd be like you saying to like Ryan Malone, "You weren't that good.
You weren't that good. You weren't good in front of that. Your hands were that good.
Your hands weren't that.
You're
good.
not that handsome.
You weren't that good.
You're not that handsome.
I love Ryan Malone, man.
Oh,
Muggsy,
Oh God, just the happiest, funnest.
such a good guy.
Everybody, I like when people laugh.
Mm-hmm. He laughs.
Laughs a fucking. I just love it.
Just a good
Good son
person.
of a bitch. Ryan, I love you, baby. Let's go.
Blue Note Roofing, baby. By the way, firstform.com/Camistrick. Always use our link, man, and we love it. Blue Note Roofing, 314-920-5713. Cam's like, I'm on vacation. I'm trying to enjoy myself. He's sending me text messages about floods.
Yeah, we had some floods here.
Massive floods?
Sorry, did I bother you with
no,
that? Sorry.
but were there massive floods?
No, it just shit on us for really fast. Sorry, people are fucking texting. Where's the fucking episode, Cam? Like, it's coming. It's coming.
A
It's
lot
coming.
of those.
Sorry.
I felt like we said last week that it was going to come out.
Yeah, but
yeah,
you gotta remind people. So it's
okay.
all.
It's all good. Do that in a
Is
minute.
Andy too busy texting? Yeah.
That's a good one.
You get God a lot.
I love it.
Oh shit! All right.
Blue Note Roofing, 314-920-5713.
Oh,
Call David Novak today.
Damn right. It's our boy right there. He's gonna be working a lot this summer. A lot of weird weather coming on.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of weird weather already this
But
summer.
if you have experienced anything, or you just need a new roof, or you have hail damage, wind damage, whatever it is, call him. Let him
I
take
guarantee you do.
314-920-5713.
I guarantee you live in fucking Missouri. I guarantee you have hail damage. Oh my God.
Jim Butler is a Chevy powerhouse.
Yeah. I love my truck so goddamn much.
Massive truck selection.
God,
right now.
I love my
0%
truck.
for 60 months, plus 90 days, no payments.
Makes you a man.
90 days, no payments?
No
3
payments,
months.
Dude, shit. I was in and out there in 2 hours.
0% for 60 months, dude. I love that. Brand elements like the low price guarantee. Nationwide delivery. And the great buying process.
Dude, they fucking take your car. They will take your truck, your car, your trade-in.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Whatever it is, they'll take it.
I know they will. Why
That's
do you think that is?
Because they have a system down where I don't know. Why don't you ask them?
We will. 0% for 60 months, plus 90 days, no payments. At where?
Jim Butler is a Chevy powerhouse.
Massive truck selection. Massive truck selection.
Oh, be a man. Just be a man. You might need.
Window World. We got a big event coming up for Window World on Saturday. Looking forward to that. We may have some extra spots at our table if you want to come hang out with us.
We'll entertain you. I'm going to do the auction. Twister's going to be there. Andy, our girls, all nice food, unbelievable auction items. I went through the auction items. Fantastic. Badass auction items.
I haven't drank since I got sick from altitude sickness. My second to last night there.
Cool.
I drank a whole bottle of tequila, so I don't know.
Didn't. Quit lying. Quit exaggerating.
Codigo, actually.
You and Patty, I don't know who's worse at telling stories. I just don't know yet.
Did you tell him that?
Oh, yeah. Here's Patty and telling a story. Okay, so. So anyway, we're. What? Why are you laughing? Fucking tell the story.
I love it.
God, he drove me nuts. I love him. He a little too chirpy poo one night. For all the important
0% for 60 months, baby. Easy Tiger Cannabis. Top shelf.
Get your mind right.
Oh, my
Did you get your mind right?
In Colorado.
I hope
Cam sent me the dumbest text. Do you not know I'm in Colorado?
What did I say to you?
Anyway,
Was it after you sent me a picture of 15 swinging dicks with their dinglings hanging out on a fucking bike in front of your kids? Laughing at it? Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, shit.
No wonder he goes there every fucking year at the same time. Now I get it.
Easy Tiger Cannabis. Top shelf. Cultivated, in-house. They got the best quality flower, everything that you're looking for, Cam. And you know what? They've got the edibles, the chocolates, whatever it is that you need, the drinks.
All that.
If you're dealing with pain, you're dealing with sleep issues.
All that.
Any medical issues, man. EasyTigerAZ.com. EasyTigerAZ.com. Soon to be nationwide.
Let's go,
Not
baby.
just in Arizona, but Easy Tiger, baby.
Let's go.
Nationwide. Like
Get that mind
Chevy
right.
Powerhouse is nationwide too, by the way.
Get
You
that
can
mind
get a
right.
car anywhere. Easy Tiger AZ will ship right to your front door no matter where you are. So check it out and check it out today. All right. Who puts the on spa?
Spa son of a bitch. Hung out with Angie the other day at a golf tournament.
Nice.
Last night. It's my
She's
girl
the
right
best. She
there.
keeps sending me gift boxes. I think when you get a hot tub or whatever, you get all these gift packages. I mean, I'm getting like tons of little
Good.
gift packs. I'm like, you keep sending me things, Angie.
Good. You know?
Thank you, Angie.
Yeah.
Love her.
I love Angie, spas and more. They're all over the place. She's at the Lake Ozarks this weekend. Putting in fucking
Tons of hot tubs.
hot tubs at the lake, which is the most difficult terrain to deal with.
Really?
Yes. She's like, it's tough to do, but they go to the lake, they do all that. They have a ton of
We had a hot tub at
the Lake Ozarks.
our Airbnb in Telluride up in the mountains, and it's just not the same. If it's not
Yes,
if it's not a spas and more hot tub.
I know.
I like sitting in my own hot tub.
Yeah, I know. No shit. I could be in my own pool. I could be in my own sauna. Bunch of swinging dicks fucking sitting in that hot tub before you went in there.
I know.
This guy's riding that fucking bike.
I know.
They went right off the bike being naked, sweating. Then they jumped in your hot tub.
I look like
Andy invited them all over for a hot tub fucking party.
I look like one of the hot tub riders in the hot tub.
Jesus Christ, you probably did. What are you guys doing tonight?
Hey, you want to come over to the hot tub?
Come on, I got food. The kids will be there.
Making steaks. Dude, my daughter's having all these girls come over for a hot tub party, and I'm grilling steaks.
Oh, they're all going to get food poisoning. Your hot tub's going to be ruined. You're going to have to clean it all out.
Oh, my God.
Jesus. Seriously. Don't do that to them.
Spas and more.
Order food.
Who puts the eye on spa?
Spas and more.
All right, so Window World, man. We are going to this big event coming up this weekend. Can't wait. Window World. We're in the Window World studios. This interview with Connor McMichael is brought to you by Window World. 800 get Windows, 800 get Windows, 800 get Windows.
800 get Windows.
Save you so much money. They do great charity work too, man. I love how much work they do.
God, yeah.
From a charity standpoint, raising millions of dollars.
Millions of dollars. And
For
we're going to raise
charity.
a shit ton of money.
Best
this Saturday.
selection of windows. Again, if you need sliding glass doors, they can hook you up with that as well. They've got so many options for you. Window World, the preferred window of the St. Louis Blues, is
The Window World, baby.
Window World. 800 get Windows, 800 get Windows,
800 get Windows. Connor McMichael, right now.
On the Cam and Strick Podcast,
Let's
baby.
go.
The Cam and Strick Podcast is brought to you by First Form, baby. Use our link and do it today. www.firstform.com/camandstrick.
Get jacked now. They are the real deal.
Get that protein, check out the apparel, eat those bars, and drink those energy drinks. Firstform.com/camandstrick.
Yeah.
Now on to the interview. What'd you buy with your new contract? I mean, what do you want to buy?
Fuck yeah.
What are you getting with your new deal? And how do you celebrate that, Connor?
Yeah, what'd you do?
Actually, me and my wife were out for dinner actually when it all went down. So ordered a nice bottle of red and enjoyed it a little bit afterwards. But other than that, I honestly haven't bought anything just yet. Looking at places in St. Louis to live, so hopefully we can figure that out and buy a place. And that's kind of the main focus right now.
I'm going to be your realtor.
Yeah.
And I am going to find you the best spot. You should have asked for 18 million, though. I'm telling you, you should have told Steiner you want 18.
That's Steiner.
I want 18 million.
Yeah, that would have been a good first impression, I think. But would have been good for me at least.
How was the negotiation, though? Relatively easy? I mean, you knew you'd get a deal done.
Yeah, it was kind of, it was one of those things that I got traded just a few days before you had to file for arbitration. So it was one of those things that just bought us a little bit more time to just talk things over. And it worked out well. Everything went smooth and no complaints from my end. Hopefully not theirs either, but I'm happy to get a deal done. And I'm super happy to get to St. Louis.
What's your workout routine look like? Like, okay, I know you're getting in August, man. Like, it's time to turn shit up. Like, what's your daily routine like?
Yeah, we got a pretty good group of guys actually that I train with. So in the mornings, we're on the ice at 7:30, and then I usually get a workout in around 9 a.m. Once we're off the ice. But I mean, we got a good group of guys. Like usually Robbie's here, Robbie Thomas. We got McDavid, Draisaitl, a bunch of the Oilers guys. So it's cool to just skate with them, and I think it makes you a better player at the same time when you're around people like that. And I go to Gary Roberts, so a lot of credit goes to him, and it's a fun experience, and it feels like you're in season with how well they treat us.
I love it, man. We've had Gary on, man.
Yeah.
Great conversation with
Shit,
him
yeah.
a few years ago, really, and everything he does with you guys. So Who you hanging out with the most though? Like, I mean, of that group, like who do you kind of follow around or like just like kind of watch? You know, is it McDavid? Are you just kind of watching what he does? Like, this guy, how hard does he train?
Oh, he trains. He trains hard. One of the hardest working guys I've ever seen. But definitely, there's definitely times I get caught watching him, especially when we're doing a drill with quick hands or quick feet or anything like that. It's pretty unbelievable to watch what he does up close like that. But other than that, there's a few guys I played with in the past at World Juniors. One of my closest buddies is actually Byfield, so grew up around the same area and played together Hockey Canada events. So it's always fun hanging out with him in the summers.
Big Q.
Let me ask you something though. Okay, and people say this a lot. He's the hardest working guy I've ever trained. What is he doing differently for you to even say that? Like, is he there an hour before everybody else gets there? Is he have his own little like stretch routine like Paul Correa did? Like, what do you mean by that?
I just feel like when he's in the gym, he's so dialed, and you can tell that everything that he does has purpose and intent to help him out on the ice. And I just think, I mean, we'll all do a full workout, and him and Drysdale even are on the bike, and it doesn't even seem like they get tired. It's just their motor is pretty insane, and I don't really know how long he's in the gym, but I just think when you watch him in the gym and how intense he is and how much it means to him, you can tell that he's trying to get that 1% better every single day.
What number are you going to wear in St. Louis? Because you're not wearing 24, unfortunately.
Ask for 16.
You can ask for 11 or 16.
Yeah, that's kind of been a little dilemma. I've obviously 24, unavailable. Growing up, I was number 91, but I know in St. Louis with Tarasenko, I feel like that's a number I want to stay clear of. But
I think you can have it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think we're making the decision right now. You could just have 91.
I would love that. I just think for me personally, I just think
I get that though.
It would just feel kind of weird for me personally. But and then looking at more numbers I wore in the past, they were all seemed to be taken. So actually my first number I ever wore when I started playing rep hockey was 77. So I think I might have to.
Dude, you like those high numbers, man.
Yeah, I do. And I also like the double number, you know, when it's 2 sevens, or I like the look of those. I think it looks pretty sweet.
77.
Dude, get double zero and be really
double
different.
zero. That'd be a good power move for sure.
I don't think anyone's ever worn 77 in blue. Oh, maybe they have. I don't know.
Who was it? Was there a D-man one time?
I don't know. Has anyone ever worn 77 before?
I think I was actually looking last season. I think Bukestad played a few games, and he was 77. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I gotta double check.
No, I think he's right on that. We should know this, Andy.
I could be wrong, but I was doing a little research, and I thought I remembered seeing he was 77.
So is that what you're gonna go with, 77?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's
Shit.
a sick number, too.
Yeah. I think it's gonna look pretty good. I mean, the Blues jerseys too are pretty sweet. I like their colors,
Fuck
so
yeah.
it'll pop pretty well.
I like
Fans like that,
I like
too.
Washington's jerseys too, man. They got
So
a
do I.
sick uniform. Oshie looked good in 77.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
a 74 here.
Yeah.
So he went to 77. That fit him well. You know, some numbers just fit. Like it fit him well.
Yeah, I remember when I told my brothers I was thinking of 77. They were like, "Well, you can't because of Osh." And then I was like, "Oh, you're right." And then I looked and I forgot that he was 74 with the Blues, and then had to switch with Carlson in DC. But so I'm all in the clear for 77. I think.
Where'd you live in DC at, man? Like DC's different than St. Louis. Like it's way more compact, you know, like probably a lot harder to get around. The traffic here, you're gonna be like, "Ooh, this is nice." Like, where'd you live in DC, and how long did it take you to get to the rink?
I lived in McLean, Virginia. It took me about 15 minutes to the practice facility, and depending on traffic, it could be anywhere from 25 to an hour 15 to the game. Sometimes it was it would get pretty hectic, but I've already been talking with some guys. They've all told me 15 minutes to the practice rink, 15 minutes to the game rink, and if there's traffic, it might be 2 minutes longer, you know, so it'll be a good change.
Did Ovi pick you up for practice? Would he like honk in the driveway?
No, Ovi never picked me up, but some guys would pick Ovi up. I know that.
Oh yeah, I love it. I love
Ovi.
it. Hey, what did Oshie tell you about what to expect in St. Louis? Have you talked to Osh?
Yeah, I talked to. She was actually one of the first guys that shot me a message when the trade went down. But he had great things to say. I think one of the main things that stood out to me was that when he got traded from St. Louis to Washington, he was him and his wife were super let down, super bummed. They wanted to stay in St. Louis his whole career, but at the same time, he also said it's nice going to a new place and experiencing that the other side of things. And he had nothing but good things to say about the city of St. Louis, the fans, and the organization. So he was definitely one of the guys that made me feel real comfortable moving to St. Louis.
Yeah. Were you surprised by the trade, or were you expecting it? Like, you kind of have an idea that you weren't going to get an extension done, and maybe a trade was on the horizon. Like, what was your mindset going into it, and what was your reaction when you found out?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that I was super shocked because, like you said, especially in my scenario, when I'm an RFA and you kind of been negotiating for quite a while, and at this point of the year when things weren't done, you always know, just from a business side of things, that a trade or a move might be made. And so, I mean, when you get that call that the trade actually happened, it is definitely not shocking, but a little bit surprising. And but I would say after that initial shock went away, it was exciting, and me and my wife were that same night already Googling St. Louis and getting excited about it.
Has she ever been to St. Louis?
No, she's never been.
She'll like it, dude.
She'll like it, dude.
I mean, she really will, especially when you got the young little one,
Yes,
man. It's a
for
great
sure.
spot for that. Like,
Easy.
all the your teammates will be able to tell you the same thing.
Yes.
Man. They all love it.
It's an easy life.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
doubt.
and
no doubt.
I know like a lot of alumni stick around St. Louis from what I've heard. So
Oh, hell yeah. We're the
that's a good
guys
sign.
partying in the alumni box, getting wasted, yelling at
I
you
love
guys.
it. I love it.
Hey, who was the first Blue to reach out to you?
Robbie Thomas.
Yeah.
He literally called me 5 minutes after the trade broke, I think. So I have a little bit of a pass with him. So
Yeah.
it was a good connection, and he made me feel welcome right away.
All right, so talk about your past, because I talked to Robbie right after the trade as well, and he was like, we were traded for each other, and I forgot about that. So you were traded from Hamilton to London. He went to Hamilton. He won a Memorial Cup already in London, and I think they went to Memorial Cup in Hamilton. So getting traded at that age, what's that like? And whatever, Hamilton got or London got they got a bunch of draft picks. It was like a big trade for junior hockey.
Yeah, I mean, those junior hockey trades are nuts. I think I got traded for Robbie, and it was me and probably 5 second-round picks and 3 third-rounders. It was it did take a little hit to my ego, seeing how many draft picks I had to make it happen as well. But no, it was good. It was one of those things I knew going to London that I was going to thrive and succeed. I think it's well known how good of a organization it is and how well the Hunters, how good they are at developing kids. So I was excited about that part. But I mean, being 16 and especially I was only in the OHL for 2 months, so I was kind of just getting used to the guys, getting used to Hamilton, so getting used to a new high school and all that fun stuff. But it was pretty shocking, and I was pretty devastated, to be honest with you. But it's pretty funny though. We got traded for each other, and I moved into his billets, and then he moved into mine in Hamilton. So we pretty much completely swapped lives.
I remember going to high school in Windsor. I didn't do anything. I saw a sign. I'm like fucking doing whatever I like. Were you studying in high school?
I remember when I first went to Hamilton, so they always they put a big emphasis on how serious they take school and all this stuff. And I remember my first couple months, I was making sure I was so focused. I didn't want to get healthy scratch for a school issue or anything. So I was super straight arrow and everything. And then when I got traded to London and got to know those guys a little bit, I could tell that the school was a little bit more relaxed, and a lot of the teachers were our fans. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
So Dale wasn't like, I need to see your grades.
Sit down, son.
You're not playing because
no,
you didn't go to math class today.
10 times 7 is.
Not so much the grades, but they were, if someone acted up at school, they did take that real serious. So they wanted to make sure you were representing the Knights well and proper, and but other than that, it was pretty relaxed.
No, like football players are like fucking hockey guys. Look at these pussies. We could beat you up. Any of that shit? I don't remember any of that. Everybody was cool as fuck, I thought.
No, in Hamilton, I went to like an actual like public high school, and then in London, all the hockey guys went to a private school. So I think in my school there was maybe 50 kids total, and 10 of us were from the Knights.
Oh God.
They love you guys. They're
Oh,
like,
yeah,
How many
yeah.
girls out of that 50?
3.
That's a nightmare. It's like jail.
Yeah. It was practically an all boys school. 'Cause
They're
it
all
was like
teachers.
it wasn't. Yeah.
Oh.
It was an athletic school though, so it was more focused on like I remember the kids would show up. They would do school from 8 to 10, and then the non-Londonite guys, they would go over to the rink and do like a hockey class for a couple hours, I think. So
hockey class. It's so Canadian. It's so Canadian.
Those hockey classes.
What are you studying? Hockey.
Get the puck out of the zone.
Oh my God, dude! You gotta break it down though. I hear this from so many guys. We've had so many players on who went to London, and Logan Mailloux is a guy. You don't know. You didn't cross paths with him. He's younger than you, right?
So the year that COVID hit, we were going to play with each other, and so that summer we were training and practicing together, but never actually got to play.
Yeah, he's the man, dude. I love
He's a cool
Logan.
guy.
He's a great player, dude. He's going to be really, really good.
Yep.
He's like
Yeah,
just scratching
yeah.
the surface.
Oh
how
yeah.
good he is. Like, but what do they do different? Like, you played for a couple different organizations. Like, I mean, Hamilton's a good organization too. But like, what is it about London that like prepares you for professional hockey? Specifically the NHL.
One thing that I think helps out a lot of kids, and in the moment you don't really think of it, is when you go there as a rookie, you're 16. You're pretty much lucky if you play more than 10 minutes a night. Like they take more of an approach of because they also want to win there too. So they usually have pretty good teams where a 16-year-old, it's hard to come in and play those big minutes. So they take more of an approach where they view it as it's more important for you to practice and develop and work on those things and watch film. And so practically in your 16-year-old year, it's almost like you take a back seat and just learn how to play at this level and learn what it takes to be a professional. And so I think going into my draft year, it was almost like I felt like a completely new player. I felt like watching so much film that I've never done before with them at that age, especially. It's pretty eye opening, and it gives you a different perspective on the game. And I think that was one of the bigger things that helped me out, at least. And I think most of the kids that go through that program would say the same thing.
What with Dale? Like, okay, you guys are young. Dale played back in the day. Like, does everybody on the team know who the fuck he is? Like, legit. Know the guy,
And Mark,
what he
Mark
did,
was a great player
and Marky,
too, man.
they know what they did, fucking scoring goals, hitting guys, doing. So everybody knew exactly what kind of player those guys were.
Oh yeah, I mean, on our
Okay.
downtime, we would search up Dale and Mark highlights of them just beating guys up, and obviously you've seen a lot of Dale clips, but it was pretty fun.
That's good to
You
hear.
ever ask him, why'd you do that to Pierre Turgeon?
Why'd you call Shakespeare Church?
I did not ask him that, but I would think that he wouldn't want to tell you anyway.
No,
Are they
he
cool
doesn't.
though, or is everybody intimidated by them? Like at a young age, like is this kind of like they walk into the room and like everyone's just kind of like standing up, sitting up straight? It's like Dale's in the room, or can you like have fun and like are they watching you guys off the ice? Like, are you able to like you and the boys like
Yeah.
kind of do your thing off the ice, or
Yeah.
they know everything that's going on in that town?
I would say they're more watching you when you're 16, 17. Honestly, when you turn 19 and you're legal, they as long as you let them know, hey, the boys are going out tonight, we're gonna have some fun, they were completely fine with it. They just didn't want any of that behind the back sneaking out or anything like that. But they were real relaxed with that stuff. I mean, they know how it goes and how kids are, but at the same time, kind of like I touched on earlier, as long as you were representing yourself in the right manner and the team, they were pretty lenient on what they allowed us to do and how much fun we had.
Who'd you play with prior to junior? Like, I imagine in the GTHL or whatever. Who'd you play for?
Not the GTHL, no, but I was in Ajax Pickering, so just where I grew up.
Pickering, baby.
Okay. So what's the biggest adjustment? Is it going from playing AAA to junior, or is it going from junior to professional hockey?
I think it's definitely junior to professional, because in junior it's still a big jump, but the difference between 16 to 20, it might be big, but it's not as big as an 18, 19-year-old to 35-year-old man, I feel like. So, and just the pace of play is a lot quicker, and just, I mean, you guys know just all the differences, but for strength-wise, I would say definitely the going to pro.
But what about like going to the American League and then the NHL.
Yeah.
Because the American League's sloppy, man. Like, you got guys flying around 100 miles an hour, fucking hitting you from behind. Like, the NHL is like way more, okay, I got to make a perfect pass. I'm going to get a perfect pass back. Guys will hit you when they hit you, but they're not going out of their way. Like, what was that leap like?
I honestly find it not easier, but in certain aspects, I do find it easier to play in the NHL because I feel like you said, the AHL's sloppy, and for a player like me, I'm so I'm good at reading the game and using my hockey sense. So I think when it's a well structured game and I know I'm able to make reads, I think that's when I'm at my best. And in the AHL, sometimes, like you said, guys are running around and it's kind of chaotic out there. So it's a little bit harder for me to use my skill.
Yeah, I was telling some of the dads of my kids' hockey team last night, they had practice. I'm like, you see some of these guys in a training camp and they're skating 100 miles an hour and like they can shoot the puck. And then you get them in a preseason game and it's like you can see why they're where they are. You know what I mean? And how the game can get a little bit scrambly. So you guys are so good, man, to play in the NHL and get to your level, man. There's something to be said for that. You said that about McDavid, about how he practices. What about Ovi?
Yeah.
Like, what's he like in practice? And like, what's his off-ice training like? I mean, is he just like show up and put up 3 points, 2 goals, and an assist? Or does he not get enough credit for how hard he's working behind the scenes?
I think he works hard on keeping his body in check. Like he's good off the ice, warming up before games, getting a quick workout in, making sure his body's ready to go. But in practice, he's not like McDavid is. He's more of he knows what he needs to get his work done, and that's all he needs. And he's going to show up that night and put up 2 and 2. So I think I've seen plenty of people say this, but it's hard to explain that guy. He's a different breed and he's a machine, really. So it was crazy watching his day-to-day life and what he did on the ice.
What was it like with him in DC, walking around? Like, is he high-fiving people everywhere? Does he want to hide from everybody? I don't know if it was AI, but he's got like a Lamborghini that says OV1 on it. Was that fake? Like, I'm just curious.
Oh, that's real. He's got the license plate. But honestly, I think in DC, he would get recognized more on the road, to be honest with you, than in DC. I think people in DC they've already seen how he is, and I think they just kind of want to let him be. But when we're in other cities, it's like you're more shocked to see him, and people are all over them. So I would say, honestly, when we're in other cities, especially Canada, it's he's getting a lot more attention. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, and he seems like he handles it pretty well, man. Like,
never seen him jammed
says
up.
the right thing.
Yeah.
Like, he's just never puts himself in a jam ever. Even with what he said. I love what he said, man. When he was asked about, you guys were in Edmonton, and I'm wondering what you said to him after he gave the answer. When they said, "Hey, how are you going to handle McDavid and Draisaitl on 2 different lines?" and he's like, "Well, we got McMichael and Lapierre."
Oh, that was funny. I know. I don't remember what I initially said to him, but I remember that it was a running joke for about a day or two there. It was pretty good. But I was actually back at the hotel in Edmonton. This was after pregame skate. I was getting ready for my nap, and my phone started blowing up from like a bunch of my buddies and family and whoever. But they were all sending me this clip, and I go onto social media and I click it, and I saw that he said that, and I was just dying laughing. Initially, I didn't know what to think, because it was he was almost setting me up. Like I had to have a good game that night, So I was I felt a little pressure, but it was funny. I was dying laughing, and he had a fun time joking about it too.
Did you play well that game?
I think I scored that night, actually.
There you go.
Dude,
when the big boy pumps you up, dude, you get fucking excited.
I feel like I watched so many of your goals last night.
Yeah, so did I.
And I feel like you're on the ice with him all the time. But you know what I love about Ovi is, like, he may be open back door and you shoot and you score, and he still celebrates
like he scored.
You know what I mean? Like,
so
he's not going to the scrum or the pile after you guys are celebrating. He's not like, "Hey, I was fucking open," whatever. Like, he's genuinely happy when you score, right? I mean, I love that about him.
He is. His passion for the game, and when he scores goals, it's like you would still think he's a 16-year-old kid. It's his first goal in the NHL every time he scores, and that's what makes him so good, is how much he loves it and how much he loves to win and how much he hates to lose, especially. It's like I said earlier, he's a machine and one of a kind guy, and he's definitely different than a lot of star players would be, but he gets it done and with the best of them.
We'll move on from him. I do want to ask you though, like the chase when he broke the record, like how much did that contribute to the team having success that year? Like everyone how much did you guys rally around that whole chase? Like what was it like behind the scenes every single night after he'd score on the plane, going out, being on the road? Like how much fun were you guys having with that?
It was a lot of fun. I think when the season started, I know guys were like, I think he needed 42 to break it that year. So I think at the start of the year, guys were like, we know it's Alex Ovechkin, so it's a possibility for sure, but we'll see what happens. And then he broke his leg. I think when he broke his leg, he had 5 goals in like 4 periods right before he broke his leg that year. And after that happened, the next week he was back on the ice skating. And I think that's when everyone on our team was like, okay, like this is about to happen. Like he's doing it this year. And then when he did come back, the rest of the season, it felt like we were the Beatles. It was, there was a million people waiting outside hotels when we would arrive on the road. It was people yelling his name, and he was doing a bunch of interviews with you name it, all these different networks. So there's cameras in our dressing room following us around every game. He was mic'd up every game for everything he did, really. So it was pretty crazy, and it honestly got to the point I think we were just as relieved as him, because he did it right before playoffs, and we were all excited throughout the year. But then I think it started to wear a little thin, and we were just so happy for him to get it, not only for his own success but the team. And but it definitely fueled us that whole season, and kind of got rid of the dog days a little bit for our group.
So when you guys are on the road and you go into a nice restaurant and there's a bunch of cougars everywhere, who gets more attention, Tom Wilson or Jacob Chikrin from the women's?
Do they have their shirts?
Like, come on.
Are their shirts off when they walk into the restaurant?
You know what I'm talking about when you're on handsome guy.
Yeah.
The girls, they're like, what the fuck? Like, who gets more attention?
I think Willie is way more well known, so I think he gets more attention. But it's a tight race. I mean, Chicky's he's a stud as well. He's got it going for him. So, but yeah, I would say Willie's got more fans.
You ever go grocery shopping with Chikrin?
Oh God,
when he's like selecting his meats.
It's gotta be horrible.
No, I never went with him, but I've seen all those posts on Instagram when he'd be at the markets getting all his meats and his raw milks and all that stuff. So I've been around it.
He's like Holland, the soccer player, football player.
But he's just very strict on what he eats.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
What about you? Like, what's your diet like? Are you like hardcore meat? Are you fucking whatever, eggs? And I'm like, what's your diet like?
To be honest with you, I'm a smaller guy, so every summer I feel like I'm always trying to get that protein in me, and then carbs after I skate. And other than that, I'm pretty simple. I'm not going to go to McDonald's every day or anything like that, but I'm not worried about what my wife's making. I know it's going to be decently healthy and whatever. So
she's a good cook.
Yeah, she's a great cook.
Nice.
And the best part is she loves it too. She loves cooking, so it's not
good.
It's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's important, man. You gotta have that, dude. You've got underrated speed though. Like when people talk about your game, like, you score a lot of goals around the net. You got a great feel for the net. Great timing, when to get there. You find a lot of loose pucks, but like watching some of these highlights, like you'll be like side by side with a D man, and you just like all of a sudden before you know it, you're 5-6 strides ahead of them. So it's always been a big part of your game. Do you think people like underestimate your speed when you're in like a one-on-one situation like that?
I think so. I think there's been times in games that I could tell that they weren't maybe respecting my speed as much as I thought they should have. But yeah, growing up, I've always been a faster guy. And to be honest with you, since I came into pro, I think, and as I've got stronger, I think I've gotten a little bit faster. But I think I've always been an above average speed-wise skater.
Are you doing anything differently this year? Like, okay, you had an unbelievable year 2 years ago. This year was a little bit down from last year. Is there something that you wanted to change? You look back at last year like, okay, I need to fix this. I was a little bit off on this side. Like, how do you look at that?
What contributed? How'd you go from 26 to 14? Like sometimes, and it happens, man.
It happens, dude.
It doesn't always mean that you didn't play as well, you know?
Yeah. For me, honestly, I think I had a bit of a weird year. I think contract talks had a little bit of factor of that, and also Not to pinpoint all this on it, but also luck. I felt like I had a lot of chances to still score, and for me personally, whenever I'm getting those chances and they're just not going in, um, growing up, I've always been a goal scorer. I've always found ways to score, and I've always just told myself when they're not going in, eventually they will, and try not to beat myself up on it. But yeah, I think the biggest thing last year for me was I got off to a slow start, and I just felt like I was playing catch up the rest of the season, and it kind of wore on me a little mentally, especially like I said with the contract talks. But this summer, I've been focused on holding on to pucks a lot more. Just to go back to your first question, when I'm in the corner in tight spaces, holding on to pucks, whereas before I would almost force a play that I didn't really necessarily need to, and just focus on trusting my skating, those little cutbacks, and just trying to find separation as much as I can.
Yeah. Would you get you get a lot of power play time with Washington or no? Because Ovi's just standing there in that circle there. You know what I'm saying? He's not coming off the ice, I don't think, very much.
I got a decent amount of power play time. I mean, I'm not going to say I wasn't on the power play because I was, but I'm definitely hoping I get more of a chance in St. Louis.
Hey, dude, listen. Kyrou went from like 37 to 18. You know, it's not like he never got chances. This guy got a shit ton of chances too. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's just kind of like it. Sometimes you're going to have seasons like that. It happens, but you'll get a lot of chances. You'll be a good fit with this group too, man. Like age-wise, they all kind of play similar to you. Like you really get a good feel for what you're walking into. Like, do you feel like it's a better group of players, more talent than maybe people understand?
Yeah, for sure. I think one of the first things when I got traded was look at the roster, and I think that was my immediate thought was, wow, this team's like, at least on paper, we look really good, and we could do some damage. And a couple of days later, we added McTavish too. So I think we're going to do some damage. It's honestly nice looking and seeing how many guys are around the same age group as me, and we got a bunch of guys that are going to go through this together and find ways to win. And I'm sure we're going to have years that. Obviously, you're not going to win every year, so there's going to be years that we're going to grind through and learn from and be better from. But I think we're going to do damage, and I think we are pretty underrated through media and throughout the league.
Yeah. So
I remember being in Washington, by the way, with the Blues this year.
Washington,
you guys destroyed St. Louis. They were not good.
I remember
and
that.
And then Kyrou was like a healthy scratch the next night in Buffalo. They had a back-to-back, and like Monty had him come to the rink. They skated. On a back-to-back, which you never see for a morning skate, and they skated pretty hard. Then they beat Buffalo that night. So,
yeah, I remember that. That was like second week of the season. Maybe it was at least within the first month. Yeah.
So like for the Blues fans that we have a lot of Blues fans obviously that listen. Like, who do you compare your game to? Like, what kind of player are you? What should they expect from you this year?
Yeah, I think when I first was coming into the league and I was playing center more, I was comparing my goal scoring ability and my hockey sense more to a Bo Horvat. Yeah. I just think he's a super smart player, and he finds those soft areas and he's able to get a shot off, and he scores in the net front as well. So I goal scoring wise, I like to say Bo Horvat, but I think I'm also more of a threat in transition and speed wise too. So I think we're different in that sense, but from what I just touched on with all the similarities, I for the most part, I say Bo Horvat.
Listen, you know how like in the NBA when a player wins like the MVP, like SGA or whatever, like he buys the whole team like Rolexes. Like, did Obi buy you guys anything when he broke the record? Did everybody get a gift?
Yeah, we did actually. He got us all watches that were engraved with the date that he did it, and he had a logo going when he was chasing. I think they called it the Great Chase, and it was like kind of him with his famous celly. So that's all engraved on the bottom of the watch. So it's he was generous enough to give us that, and it's something that I'll always cherish and remember.
See, I love that.
Fuck, I want one of those.
I love that. It wasn't a Rolex.
Got any extra ones?
It wasn't a Rolex, was it?
No, it wasn't a Rolex. I think it was a Tissot, but they were still.
It was a Swatch.
It was still super nice. Yeah.
Tissot. Hey, you'll take it, man. It's from Ovi. It's a gift from Ovi.
God, yeah.
Hey, there's a great clip. I think it's Christian Dvorak, right? You go up behind him and then you're telling the referee, "Hey, we're best friends." Like you really. I mean, you're both London guys, but you missed him in London. Like he was gone when you got there. So do you know him, or were you just saying that? I never even met him.
No, I never even met him. No, I was just that was in the playoffs, and I was just being a little shithead. And I don't know. I think when games are intense like that, I love doing that type of stuff. Like just just an innocent thing that I know is going to make someone upset for no reason, right? So
You're like, I know him. We're best
we're
friends.
besties.
And I knew you were full of shit. And the referee was getting so angry about it. I was just like, but it's a great clip out there.
Do you talk to the refs a lot? I always for me as a fourth line guy, I'd kiss their ass and I wouldn't give a shit because they'd give me that extra elbow that you on the floor check. But do you have conversation with them, or you just try to stay away? What's your relationship with the refs?
Not as much as I should. I feel like, especially now that I've been in the league a few more years. When I was younger, I know a lot of the old guys just said kind of stay away and don't talk. But when I was playing center, I would always try and create relationship with the linesmen because that's who I would deal with the most. But I don't know. I get super competitive, and sometimes I just can't help myself, and I just like anyone get a little upset with the refs, But yeah, I should start being more friendly with them and try and create a friendship even.
All right, so the Blues, listen,
right.
they got a lot of guys that can play center or wing. I mean, everyone up the lineup. I feel like everybody can play center or wing. So, how much wing have you played, versus center, and where do you think you're gonna start? Have you talked with Monty at all?
Yeah, I've talked to Monty. Honestly, we haven't talked too much X's and O's. He seems like he's a really great guy, and he was fun to talk to. We didn't even talk about hockey for I think 15 minutes, and the conversation was flowing. He seems like a great dude. But yeah, before I came to the NHL, I honestly didn't play wing much. World Juniors, I played for 7 games, however long the tournament was. But since I've been in the NHL, I'd say 2 of my years, I majority played center, and then the last 2 years, majority of the year, I played wing. So I'm literally 50-50.
What do you like better?
They're different. I feel like I'm more involved in the game when I play center. I feel like I like having that responsibility of, I feel like you're always moving, trying to get the puck. And sometimes when you're a winger in the D zone, especially, you're kind of just waiting for a puck to squirt loose or the puck to come your way so you can break something up and get going. So from the aspect of getting chances, I feel like it's honestly better playing wing, but I love the responsibility of playing center, and I'm able to generate more speed.
Listen, one of my favorite players on Washington to watch was always John Carlson. I just love the way he kind of got around the ice, his quiet leadership. He just had that swag about him. You just could see it when you're watching him play and how you guys warm up and do all that. You fought one time when he got hit, and I'm curious what he said to you, man, after you, a younger guy, sticking up for a veteran guy like
hit.
that, and kind of being there for your teammate.
I remember one of the first things he said to me was that you don't have to do that for me. But no, I remember it was at the end of the period, so I went back to the locker room and I had the adrenaline going and everything, and I just remember that the boys all came into the locker room and he came up to me and gave me a little fist bump and said thank you. And that was just pretty cool because I think that was probably my 60th game in the NHL. So it was still pretty fresh for me, and I was still trying to make a name for myself. So that was kind of a moment where I felt like I gained a little respect, especially from, in my opinion, a Hall of Fame defenseman. And so that was pretty cool. Yeah.
The one fight that did piss me off, to be honest with you, and I don't know what started it. I think you hit him in the corner. You're down by 4, that Chatfield. Mm-hmm. And your helmet pops off, and he fucking judo slams you down with no helmet on. And as a fighter, man, I look at that fucking gutless. Andy and I were chirping him like no other the next podcast. What do you think of that whole situation, man? Or were you just fuck it?
Honestly, in the moment, I knew he threw me down pretty hard, but I just thought I got ragdolled because you know how, and you would know better than me, but in a fight, you don't really know what's going on for the most part. And then I got off the ice and everyone was texting me are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah.
And then I watched the video and I was like, wow, he did, he put his leg right behind me. But that was an intense game. I think before that happened, there was a line brawl, Dowder was involved. I think even Willie, whoever it was, but a couple guys were involved. And I just went out the next shift and I was just fired up. Like I said earlier, sometimes I get a little too competitive, and I just got into it. And yeah, looking back after the game, I was like, wow, that was pretty dirty. But like I said, in the moment, I didn't really think much of it, to be honest with you.
Listen, man, Tom Wilson, we've had him on here. He's one of our favorites. I always shoot him a text. When shit goes down, he's getting suspended. We always have his back, dude, on this podcast. And I'm curious what kind of teammate he is what kind of guy he is, like off the ice, and like what's the most angry you've ever seen him get? And does he ever snap in practice, like on a teammate? Like, I'm not saying beat him up or anything, but like how intense is he? You know, just in practice, or is he a completely different player in practice versus the games?
He's honestly, he's such a good dude. He's super nice, and but at the same time, when it comes to hockey, he's super intense, and he's a great leader. I think he's captain material one day, and he just to, like, if guys are goofing around in practice or something, he'll go in his next rep and go as hard as he can, just to like send a message like enough of that. Enough of that stuff, and just like, well, I'm setting the tone. So he's really good with that stuff. And I mean, on the ice, if you get under his skin, he always says like, "Don't wake me up." I always hear him saying that, "Don't wake me up." And
Yeah.
when he gets real mad, he gets real mad, and he's willing to do anything for his teammates, whether it's block a shot, step in to fight after a big hit or a dirty play. He does it all. He scores big goals. So I mean, the angriest I've ever seen him though was probably couple years ago in playoffs when him and Anderson went into the bench there. He was not happy about that. Even going into the intermission, he was seeing red still. So that was I was even scared of him then.
Oh man,
You ever been to the White House?
Yep.
Did you
That
take a
was,
tour with all the boys or what?
Yeah. We were fortunate enough to get a tour with our whole team. So that was pretty surreal to see all that those rooms and all the history.
You
We
check
always
out the
say-
basement?
What's that?
Nothing.
he asked if he went to the basement. Cam must know something about the basement.
I'm just
What goes
asking.
on down in the basement?
No, we didn't.
Was
we didn't
Hunter
get to the
Biden
basement. No.
Was he in the basement?
You guys hanging? I'm joking.
Jeez.
No, didn't stumble across him.
It is crazy though. Like you're in the nation capital,
Fuck yeah.
and there's going to be a Russian with a statue like
Yes.
outside the arena
Multiple.
in Washington D.C. Like that's pretty crazy, you know. He must like it here though. Like he's got to like it here in the U.S.
Oh yeah, he loves it. He loves it. He was just I saw the other day. He was in New York for the World Cup final, and but yeah, he loves living in DC, and I think he loves how much like people just leave him alone. Like he just gets
That's
to be
nice.
Alex. He gets to be
Oh,
Alex Ovechkin and live his life. Go out to the bar for a beer, and no one's really snapping photos of him or bothering him.
No,
So,
it's such a
You're gonna
melting
love it
pot
here, then.
there. But like,
You're gonna love it here,
DC
then.
is like everyone's from everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's people from all over the place.
from all over.
St. Louis, they're all going to know who you are
Yeah,
in about a month.
but they'll be
Just-
cool with you.
They
Though.
are so nice. The fans, if you work hard for them, they'll love you forever. You always have something to do if you want to retire here. Alumni is great. You're really going to appreciate the fans here. It's going to be different because they're all going to know you, but they are sweet people, man. Midwest. You'll understand that soon enough.
I've heard that. I've heard a lot of great things from the fan base and how passionate they are, and just exactly what you just said. I've heard those exact words. They appreciate hard work. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited.
How old's your son?
He's 2.
Okay,
Oh, man.
he's not skating yet.
Eh, he
No,
could
not
be.
yet. Well, he's not 2 just yet. His birthday's in October,
Oh,
so I'm gonna get him a pair of skates for his second birthday. I think.
Yeah, baby.
Nice.
Get them going.
There you
Let's
go.
go.
There you go.
Get him fired up.
Fuck yeah.
Hey, I love when you're mic'd up and you're like going to a line change, and San Jose like too many men on the ice. You're like too many men on the ice. Too many men on the ice. You like to chirp a little bit, right?
Yeah, that was earlier in the game. I forget who it was. Someone seated by our bench and was yelling at the ref. Too many men on us. So then later in the game, I just did it back. I was, just being a little shit.
Are you going to be chirpy when you go into, like, this is all new. Like, there's new players coming in this locker room. You know what I mean? You got Stanley Cup winners in this locker room. You got guys that have been here for a long time, like Colton Parayko. Like, are you going to come in and be talky poo? You going to be quiet for a little bit? Like, what's your game plan? You know, you got to have some sort of game. You know, you're one of the big dogs. You signed a big contract. Like, what's your attitude going to be like around the guys when no one's around?
Yeah. I'm not gonna come in too hot. That's for sure. I feel like I've seen guys that come in too hot, and it just doesn't work out
We
too well
want
for
to know
them.
who
and
that is. Who's coming in? Who came in too hot?
I wasn't thinking of anyone on the top of my head. I just know it's been like that sometimes, and I've also seen the opposite side that a guy comes in that's too quiet and doesn't really assert himself with the team. So I'm gonna try and find that middle ground, especially early, and then I think I'll open up a little bit more as the season progresses.
Yeah, but you like it's got to be a different feel to walk into a locker room with like a guy like Ovi there. Like I can understand why somebody would be quiet. Like that's got to be intimidating. How long did it take you to get comfortable in Washington?
Yeah,
When you
I
stuck
think,
up for John Carlson?
He's a killer.
Yeah, this guy's a fighter now. We got him. No, but I think for me coming into the NHL, I almost had a little like imposter syndrome, like being around Ovi and like Carlson and even Backstrom. And I mean, I played my first game with Zdeno Chara as well. So I think I remember my first couple of months, I was like, hold, like, how am I really playing with all like these guys, you know? So I would say it honestly took me my first full season to be like, okay, I belong in the NHL. I'm a great player. I belong. So it was definitely weird coming in.
What was Chara like though? Was he quiet?
Was he like running like a marathon before he came?
Did he run? Did he climb a mountain and then fucking walk to the rink?
Pretty much. He would do his workouts that he would do for his warm up before practice and stuff would be like my summer workouts, and it looked pretty intense. And I never really got to know him too well because that year I was kind of up and down, so I only got to see bits and pieces. But I just remember his off ice when he was in the gym. I just remember thinking like, this guy's a machine. Like it was crazy. He was ripping like pull ups and everything. It was intense.
I remember the Stanley Cup final. He like broke his jaw and like a million. He comes out the next game.
That was nails,
dude. Jesus,
that was pretty electric. I remember I remember the roar of TD Garden when they announced them in the starting lineup. That was pretty electric.
There, it was crazy.
You ever break your jaw?
No.
God, don't say that.
I asked him a question.
That's a terrible question.
I asked him a question.
Don't ask that question.
I mean, that's God awful.
Jesus.
You can't. Like, Jesus.
No,
I'm just saying.
Don't do that, man.
Sounds like you've had a broken jaw a few times, huh?
I thought I did, but it wasn't the wired shut sipping out of a fucking protein shake all day. You know, I would look at all the injuries I've had. I'm like, I mean, concussions could be really bad, but broken jaws probably up there with God awful.
I remember Barrett Jack broken jaw,
and like he still has.
And all these like baseball players who were playing the Cardinals, like they were on the road, they were in the locker room after the game. And like they're trying to talk to him. I'm like, oh my God, stop asking him questions.
And he doesn't.
He can't even talk. This guy, like, he's a warrior though, man.
Yeah, dude. You're gonna love all the alumni here too.
How was Spencer Carberry like? And go back to Peter Laviolette. Like, was there a difference between the two coaches? I feel like when Spencer got there, your game kind of elevated. Like, and you can tell me if I'm wrong about that. Like, seems like a player's coach. He's like almost like one of the boys. How was it like playing with him versus an old school guy like Peter?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'll start with Lavi. Lavi was great. I mean, he was the guy that gave me my first opportunity in the NHL. That was awesome, but it was for sure weird. I remember when I came to the Caps, I was when I first made it, I was 19, 20, and I think the next youngest guy was Willie at the time, and he was 26, I want to say. So it was definitely weird for me being that young, and you could tell he's definitely a coach that when you're a more established player, you would love him. Like he would be one of the best coaches you could ask for. But just for me in that stage of my career, it was a little bit tougher. And then having Carbs, I also had Carbs in the American League, my first ever pro year. So I had a little relationship with him beforehand. So that made it easier. And like you said, Carbs is such a relationship guy. He's calling you a few times every summer just to check in and seeing what he needs to do to make you a better player come training camp. And he's always trying to put guys in the right spots to succeed. And I think he's built a pretty good track record now of they've brought in guys that have kind of had down years and he's turned them into career years the next year. So he's really good at connecting with players and just trying to elevate you in any way possible.
Connor, what can I do to make you better? Like, put me on the fucking power play.
Put me on, I'll feed over.
Yeah. Play me 30 a night.
Exactly.
Fucking 30, baby. You can do that. No, but like Carberry, like you look at these guys that coach in the minors and they get the call up. Some guys act different. In the minors, you are treating the guys in that way, and then all of a sudden you get up to the NHL and you're like, how do I be? And you maybe start to be a different person. I'm guessing that he wasn't. We've seen that before with other coaches. So he was the same guy in the minors than he was in the NHL.
He was the exact same way, yeah.
That's how you gotta be.
literally from on the ice, how he practiced, how he treated guys is the exact same. And I think that's why he's become such a well respected and good coach, is because he's so authentic. And when he talks to you, you can tell that he's like cares about you and he wants you to get better and succeed, not only for yourself personally, but he understands that if he helps everyone out like that, the team's going to be a lot better as well. So he's been he was a really good coach and a really good person to me as well.
Yeah. And he went to Toronto, obviously, and got some experience in the NHL before he came to Washington. What did he call you after the trade? What did he say to you?
No, he did not call me, but he shot me a nice message and saying sorry and whatever. And you know, he's it was weird. We had a different relationship than others, just because, like I said, we kind of started in the American League together and then both made the NHL together at the same time. So it was just one of those things that he was saying sorry and how he thinks I'm going to be a really good fit in St. Louis and he wishes me all the best. And it's just a respect thing. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting because you and Kyrou had the same agent. So I was talking to Dave a little bit, like, you know, throughout actually the last couple of years. Kyrou was always in trade rumors, like every year.
Yeah, every year.
But and got to know Dave a little bit, like, you know, really good guy. But because you had the same, like, did you know that like this, like was St. Louis on the radar? Like, did you know that they were interested in, you know, potentially working on a deal to bring you to St. Louis?
No, to be honest with you, I didn't know. Like he said earlier, I think Kyrou was he's been in trade rumors a while, and I knew just the position the Caps were in, that they wanted to change things up a little bit. So at the end of the day, I knew there was a possibility that if St. Louis was interested in me, I could get traded there. But other than pure speculation for myself, I had no idea. And but yeah, it was I didn't really clue into that we had the same agent until like a couple days later. But it's pretty funny.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you do in your free time? Because I just got back from fly fishing, so I've been fishing and
don't waste time.
Seeing a lot of wildlife, a lot of scary situations that I had to overcome. I'm just curious what you do in your free time.
I'm a big golfer. I love golfing with my buddies, with my brothers. I mean, since we've had our son, it's taken a little bit of a back seat. But in the summer, I'm a big social guy, so I like just hanging out with my buddies. Like I'll just have a couple buddies over and friends over, and that's good enough to me. I love that stuff. And but other than that, on my free time, just golf really.
Can't believe you're
there's
not
some badass golf courses here.
I know.
I know they're going to try to get you into Belle Reve.
Old
Larson. You're gonna have a lot of people pulling you in different directions.
Hey, I'm open to it. We'll see if we can.
Yeah, baby.
Robbie
We'll
should be able to take.
Robbie's
care of
gonna
that.
take care of you. He's a damn good golfer.
We'll get a bidding war maybe going.
Like, how good are you? What's your handicap? Like, are you up with?
No, I'm not going to go into a club championship and be anywhere close to winning. Like I'm a 15-16 handicap. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good for you. All right.
Is that more like our level?
No, Andy, we're 95. Andy, you don't even make me show him the video I sent him. I'm going to show you a bunch of shit.
I like to have fun on the golf course.
I'm sure I'll see. I'm the same.
Not shooting for score, just looking to have fun. Have you come to St. Louis yet or no?
No.
When are you coming?
Yeah, dude.
I think like mid to late August. So we're kind of, like I said, we're kind of been in contact with real estate agents and checking out some houses. So whenever that heats up, I think I'll have a better idea of when we'll go down and check out the houses. But probably mid-August, I would guess.
It just flashed in my head. You're right. Bukestad did wear 77.
Yeah, he did. Big Bukestad. Good guy. Great guy, actually.
Great guy.
Yeah.
Nicest guy ever.
I was once.
You can have his number.
I once thought. You know what's funny? Jacob Chikrin. I thought I was texting with him, but I was texting with his mom. I had his mom's number. It was the weirdest thing ever.
So horrible.
And like I'm going back and forth, and she's like, "This is Jake's mom." I'm like, "Oh my god!" And I did the same thing with Bukestad. And it was his
You
mom.
need to get on your game. You need to get on your game.
I got a guy who hooks me up, helps me with numbers, and he's giving me everybody's mom's number. So I'm like texting everybody.
You creep.
Seth Jones, same thing. It was
If it was
his
anybody else texting somebody's mom, they'd be pissed.
How does he have all these guys' moms' numbers anyway?
I don't know.
I keep texting moms for
Seth
some reason.
Jones, too. It was like
Get on your game.
texting his mom, dude. And like Jeremy Swayman, I had his dad's number. Like when I'm texting with his dad, he's like, weird. I don't know where all these numbers are coming from. So, who do you know on the team besides Robbie? Like you didn't play World. Like you and Hof wouldn't have crossed paths, right? Joel.
Yeah,
Hofer?
I played my first year at World Juniors with Hof. We won together actually.
Did you know he was going to be sick?
Yeah. He started the tournament as our backup, and we lost one game, and he came in, and he was unbelievable. And ever since then, I've been like, I didn't know much of him beforehand, but since that tournament, I've known that he was going to be elite.
Take your hat off right quick. Let me look at you. I just got to look at you. You son of a bitch. Grow that mug out. Let that go, baby. Let it fucking go. Let it go.
I started last season with some pretty long flow, and I cut it, but I was getting some pretty good reviews.
Let it go, dude. You got it.
Hey,
Good for you.
What's your warm-up routine, and what's going on with Washington? Like, when you guys got your whole thing going on, you're kicking it, punching each other in the nuts, like doing all this stuff, like prior to going on the ice. Who's the guy who like starts all that? Like, I love it, man. You guys, it just felt like you had a close team. I mean, I don't know. We're obviously watching from afar, but one of the first teams that I saw really like have that type of routine. Now every team's doing something before they go out on the ice.
Yeah, so when I first came, I actually think Osh was a big heartbeat behind that. He's always electric off the ice and bringing the vibes, and Ovi's huge into it as well. And that was actually one of the first things I was actually nervous about it coming into one of my first games. I was like, what am I going to do with these guys? Like, I'm not going to remember. I'm not going to remember anything. But yeah, that's always fun. I mean, my warm-up routine is really just play Seward. We had a good. I hope the guys in St. Louis love playing soccer before the game.
They do.
They all
do.
Because that was one of my favorite parts of game day. Actually, it was got pretty intense and a lot of arguments, and but yeah, the tunnel would always be fun, and it would it would fire me up pregame with intensity and some laughs.
Hey, were you on the team when Ovi knocked out Svechnikov?
No.
Oh, okay. Was that earlier than 2019? Was that 2019 then?
Yeah, that was 19 playoffs. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He wasn't on the team when Semin got in a fight either.
Semin
No, I wasn't there yet either.
You weren't there when Yager played in Dale?
No, I wish I played with Dale though.
Were you? Oh, dude.
No shit.
Dale was around all the time during
Big
the Stanley Cup run because he and Chief are like best friends.
Mm-hmm.
No one had more fun than Dale during the
so funny
during the Stanley Cup run
So
here
fucking funny.
in St. Louis, man. Hilarious. Who was your favorite team growing up? Who'd you like?
Leafs.
Toronto?
Leafs, yeah, I was a big
Yeah.
Toronto guy. Yeah.
And now you hate him.
Now I hate him. Yeah. Big a lot of heartbreaks growing up. I'll tell you that.
Oh,
yeah,
I know.
you have,
I
dude.
know.
Shit,
Who was your
yeah.
favorite player?
I love Matt Sundin, and also my older brother was a big Owen Nolan guy.
Oh, yeah.
So just when I
shit kicker.
was literally like 4 and 5 years old, I was running around saying Owen Nolan. Like,
I love it.
Badass.
That's a
he
good
was my
player
favorite
to
player
model
for
yourself after.
yeah,
just
dude.
and it was strictly just because of my brother, and my brother loved his goatee and just like he said how badass he looked, and so yeah, I loved him too.
Did your brothers play?
Yep. Yeah, they all played, and they all played minor hockey, and then none of them played junior, but they're all huge hockey guys.
They must just love, man, like following you around
God,
your
yeah,
career.
dude.
What are they saying about you coming to St. Louis? Are they like, this is going to be great for your career? Like, what are they saying for it to you?
They're excited. I mean, my one brother is a big hockey nerd, so he was like, growing up, he would love to be a GM on NHL, and like he was loving to build teams and all that stuff. So when I got traded, he thought it was like the coolest thing ever that I was going there, and he was already talking about how the team looks and how good we're going to be and everything. So he was pretty fired up to get a new look at new perspective with a different team in the NHL. So they're excited to come down to St. Louis as well.
Dude,
I love it, man.
they're all going to be excited to watch you, man. Everybody's pumped up about it. They're pumped up for this year. You're going to love it here, dude. You really are.
Yeah.
You go fucking
that's
bleed for this team. I'm just telling you, dude. They'll love you till the day you die.
That's great to hear because I'm planning on doing that. So
Fuck yeah.
it's going to be
Let's
a lot
go.
of fun.
Cam's like trying to it's like
I'm just letting them know.
it's just July, and they're trying to
I'm
get him all
pumping
like
his ass up.
Hair's coming
Yeah,
up on
Can't
his
I
arms.
pump them up?
Not too early.
Yeah. Just,
Wait till the season
It's gradual.
starts.
Gradual. You know.
Wait until I could grow my flow out for you, then you can.
No, serious-
then you
I'm
can-
dead serious
Then I'll
on that.
accept the compliments.
I'm dead serious.
Grow out the flow.
Grow it out, baby.
You're gonna love it here, man, and I know they're excited to see you. So
yeah, everybody's excited for you, dude.
enjoy the. Why aren't you in the cottage? I thought that's what Canadians do. Like
I
everybody's in the
don't. I
cottage.
don't have a cottage, man. Maybe that's what I'll
You got
get with
40
my money
schmil now,
eventually.
baby.
Yeah, I know.
You're
maybe
going
I
to
should look into it.
Muskoka.
Muskoka, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, with Sam Gagne, aren't the Gagnes all up there?
Yeah, they're all up in Muskoka. Yeah, they got a
Yeah,
pretty good
everybody
program
is.
building. So
He's like, hey, you bringing your kid to my hockey school? I'm like,
He's like, no, they're like, you're going to sign another $40 million contract to be able to afford this.
we'll do some fly fishing, man, when you come in town. We'll go do some.
Yeah.
Hang with Andy. It'll be fun. Hey,
Sounds
you're the
good.
man, dude.
All the best, man.
We appreciate you coming on, dude.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
And we're going to be watching that. We'll see you right when you get
we'll
into
see you in August.
We'll see you when you get
Yeah,
in town.
sounds good. I'm excited to meet you guys in person too. It's gonna be fun. So
Yeah,
thank
baby.
you.
All right, brother.
See you, homie.
All right, that was Connor McMichael, man. Great stuff from him, and
He's going to have a damn good year.
congratulations on his new deal. Damn good player. And looking forward to seeing how he fits in with this team and how he contributes offensively. He's going to. He's going to have a bounce back year.
Damn right.
26 goals 2 years ago, down to 14 last year. But when you look at how he scores and the way he can score.
Fuck, he can move. Fuck, he moves.
Played a
man.
lot with Ovi, too.
I know he did.
So
Ovi
he's
set him
always
up.
on the ice with Ovi.
Ovi set him up for some
His-
badass goals.
His first ever career
Little
goal.
tip in.
His first
It
career
was
goal.
badass. Went right, drove the fucking
I
net.
know.
Little I watched
I
all
know.
his
I know.
goddamn
Me
shit.
too. Me too.
There's one thing that pissed me off. Well, not of him.
He fights, too.
I know. There's one fight, and I'm going to ask him because we haven't interviewed him yet, but it's all good. But I'm going to ask him.
Which one?
I'll tell you.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm
When he got-
I'm on the edge of
when he-
my seat.
When he got thrown down, remember?
Yeah, but then he landed on top of him.
No,
He was sticking up for John Carlson
in it. No.
after
no.
Carlson got hit.
No, not that one. Guy from Carolina threw him down with no helmet
Oh,
on.
I know.
Fucking
Chatfield did.
Chatfield.
Dude, is
Fucking-
that kind of a
Yeah.
cheap move?
Shit. Fuck
You
yeah.
threw him down like you're fighting on the playground.
Yeah, no, like you're a judo chop with
Did
no
we,
helmet
Did we
on.
talk about that at
Yes.
the time? I think
Yes,
we
we
did.
did.
We didn't like that.
Did not like that at all.
Although I like Chatfield. He's a winner, man.
I didn't like that.
Okay, we'll talk about it. That was Chatfield. Good memory. All right, Stiefel brings us the Chemistry Podcast. Always appreciate you joining in. Again, we apologize. We'll be back on regular schedule from next week on.
Next week on. So Andy goes to
Until I
Colorado
go
again.
to and for my getaway in
with
August.
the cyclists.
my
Where are they going next? It might be Utah this time.
my August getaway.
Jesus, mother
Window
of
World,
God.
baby, brings us the Chemistry Podcast. 800 get Windows,
800 get Windows, 800 get Windows.
Don't forget the Chevy Powerhouse, Cam.
Shit kicker.
0%, baby.
Shit kickers right
For 60
there.
months plus 90 days, no payments.
Jim Butler is the Chevy
Ask
Powerhouse.
about the low price guarantee. Nationwide delivery. Always remember that. No matter where
Goddamn
you are,
right.
man, they will bring that to you.
Yeah, goddamn right.
Nationwide delivery. Spas and more. Who puts the on spa?
Spas and more. Angie, love you, baby girl.
2
What's up?
locations. Get that hot tub. Get that sauna. Get that cold plunge.
Get that pool. Get whatever you want. They got it all.
Yeah, the swims, the lap pools,
Yeah.
whatever they've got.
Yep.
Those
Yep.
things are amazing too.
Michael Phelps.
I love it.
Damn
Easy
right.
Tiger Cannabis. EasyTigerAZ.com. Get your mind right with
Get
Easy
your
Tiger.
mind right. Get that mind right.
Blue Note Roofing. 314-920-5713.
David Novak.
314-920-5713.
Get it done.
And of course, firstform.com/Cam and Strick, baby. Connor McMichael,
Love
welcome
you
to St.
guys.
Louis. Hope
Love
you
you
enjoyed this
guys.
episode once again. Some great episodes to follow. We are back.
We're back, baby. Love all y'all. Let's go.
Peace.
Yerk! Let's go! Cam's a shit kicker, 2 bombs in the lead. Soul Dragon Crew, there's no time for fatigue. And he's a shit talker, stirring up the show. Never played a shift, but he's ready to go. My check, for check, here comes show. Cam throws hits, and he's in the know.